Hello, Club Culture family. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in and make sure you leave us a rating. We have a very special episode today. This is episode 84. I was like, wait a minute. This is episode 84.
Yeah.
We got D Brown back on the couch with us. What's up, D Brown?
What's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all. 84, that's big, man.
Welcome back, man. 84. Yeah, we back.
Too, man. I appreciate y'all. 84 episodes in. Like, y'all got some longevity, some consistency.
Yes.
And I appreciate returning for sure.
This consistency, this ain't a moment.
I'm trying to remember what episode you was on. When we first had you on.
It was like.
It's definitely in the beginning stages,
like something like that. I think.
I can't be that early.
Yeah, that's a little too soon. Because I think mine was 19.
Okay, you was episode, what's this, 27.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't too far.
Episode 27.
I'm pretty sure mine was 19 because I was finna post it on Facebook. Like, yeah, catch up, niggas.
Yeah, man.
No, I ain't gonna lie. 84 episodes in is a big thing because I feel like with podcasting, everybody think it's an easy thing to do, and people start podcasts and they don't elevate, they don't grow, they don't invest in it, and they don't be consistent. So 84 in that's a big deal.
Yeah,
people have one conversation and be like, we should start a podcast.
I mean,
that's every day.
No,
every day.
Don't know how to work a camera. Don't know how lighting work.
I mean,
don't know how to capture audio.
Every time we post a podcast clip on our social media and somebody new that find us through those clips and they don't agree with what we're saying, they say that we started it yesterday or some shit like, oh, we should start a podcast.
Man, you see how many people keep calling me pussy on TikTok?
We're going to get into that today. We're going to get into it. Before we start, I got to play this one video that I found on Twitter.
Oh, so we can play your videos, but we can't play my videos.
For sure.
That's insane.
Jay, they got us.
They got us,
Jay.
They got us all. We felt bad.
They fucking got us, bro.
Who got us?
This man.
Who is this?
These teeth are from Amazon, okay? In the future, I need y'all to be fucking for real. Why the fuck would I go get my teeth done for free in exchange for a post?
Oh, this the dude that was crying?
Yes.
Yeah, you follow clickbait stuff.
D Brown, for context, the episode we had with Nova, this man here, he's a TikToker. And he had made videos of him crying and shit, saying that he had, and to post videos about this company that does veneers, they'll do it for free if you post about our services. So he posted videos having a mouth guard in his mouth saying, I got this shit done for free. They fucked me up. Social media ate it up.
I even said it was a mouth guard. Yes. I even opened up with it looks like a mouth guard.
And we was so passionate about this. She was like, damn, bro, we don't even want to post a video of this man crying. He fucking got us.
So you didn't really get veneers?
No. This was, I guess, a skit for himself.
I even opened up with it looks like a mouth guard. Yeah, like that did not look nowhere near no teeth at all.
His tears was what really got me. It was real convincing. So
you gotta look at the mouth.
Fuck that nigga. That's what I want to say.
Have to pay attention to what that mouth do.
Definitely are.
But you know what? It's like sometimes I'm good at catching fake stuff, but then like he had the tears.
Yeah, he had real tears, bro. It was real.
Man, that shit look like a fight night round 2 mouth guard.
Because all I thought about when I first saw it, and I ain't say it did, but the lady who glued her hair down.
Yeah, the gorilla glue
lady. She was just like patting it.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for her, so I was like, damn, man, this nigga really got his teeth fucked up.
Yeah.
Man, that look like a mouth guard.
Y'all gotta realize we in the cloud chasing era. So everybody chasing or whatever can make you go viral. Yeah. People are doing it. Like they don't get no fuck. Like they just want to go viral. Yeah. Like that's it.
Me and Jay always say we don't want to get we don't want to get we don't want to get pranked by these clout chasing moments, and they finally got us this time posting something on the pod and it wasn't real.
But when I send real videos, we can't post my real videos.
Your shit be ridiculous, bro.
Now I really be want to know, what do you be finding that you be posting on your stories? Like, is it like a website that just find the most outrageous shit?
All right, so remember back in the pandemic when I used to do it like nonstop?
Yeah.
So people used to send them to me on Twitter. I had niggas overseas emailing me stuff. I used to find it myself. Like, I just used to have a thing for shit posting. I came up on MTV's Jackass. So like a compilation of just random bullshit videos always hit for me.
You and Rock Vega be finding like the craziest videos to post. It'd be like stupid. Funny shit, it'd be hilarious shit, it'd be unbelievable shit. It's just like, how did you find this? Like, what were you searching to find this?
I just be chilling and stuff just be coming to me, bro. I can't explain it.
Okay.
This stuff just finds me.
Well,
But we can't never bring it to the pod because I'm a man and T hates men.
For sure. Now, Jonesy, I wanted to get to what you just said.
What'd I say?
Now, this week, D. Brown, I had posted 2 clips from that episode with Nova, right?
Shout out to Nova.
Shout out the lunch lady. I'm gonna play one of them, the one that had got the most. God damn it! I thought I had it
It's
ready.
the food lady.
It's the food lady.
Yeah, you
I
called her the lunch lady. You trying to make up a new nickname?
Damn, my bad, Nova. My bad, Nova. But no, it was this one clip, right? And I basically was speaking on my parents. And now you have a child. So I wanted to share this clip for you to get your reaction to it and also get your commentary on what you thought about this clip.
Hey, shout out Baby Hustle.
Baby
Shout out to
Hustle.
my boy.
Yeah, he cool.
He cool. He bad, man.
Man, he cool.
He too. So it get crazy when you get.
It's always the boys that look like girls that be bad.
Damn.
Because he look like his BM.
You probably got to click the.
Nobody never hit me with that.
Nobody?
No, everybody. He look just like my sister. Everybody say he look like my sister.
Nah,
You probably never seen my sister. You probably
I have seen your sister.
But you know what? You probably one of the first people. Like I could probably count on one hand how many people say think he look like her.
He definitely look like her. That's her twin.
That's crazy.
He gonna have to grow more into it, but you gonna see it soon.
No, we not finna let that slide. You just said his son
Look
a
like
girl.
a girl, yeah.
Nah, everywhere he go though, like people do be because he got his ears pierced and shit. People be thinking he a girl.
Somebody came through the shop and said that. Like, oh, you got a cute little girl. Mo was
He got
like,
a
huh?
Haircut or something?
He got
He got a little fro thing
he got
going
like
on.
yeah, he got a little
Okay.
fro, but he got like his nice like long Ralph Lauren coat like
okay.
people used to wear back in the day. So people be thinking it's a girl coat, but shit, it be cold outside and that motherfucker fly, so it's definitely like a trench. But people be thinking it's a girl coat, but nah.
Gee, kids don't be putting their kids in coats no more.
Okay.
For
Y'all
sure.
ready?
Yeah, you can go ahead and
Alright.
run it.
Oh my God, what the my parents is the only issue that I got in life. Is that I got 2 up incompetent parents. And so that's a very humbling moment for me to be like, damn, I got everything that I've ever asked for. I work hard, I prevail, but I can't call my parents and be like for shit. My friend Lizzie, she had a graduation party when she graduated from college. Now we are part of the COVID babies where we was pushed off college. We didn't really get to celebrate and shit. So I went to her graduation party. I'm a part of her family. Everybody loved me. I'm getting to know other extended people. And then they did this thing where they talked about Lizzie and just what she means to them and just seeing her come up.
Aww.
And it was so beautiful. I was in the worst tears I've ever had in my life the entire time. like they was talking about me. And she knew how I was feeling that day. It was Mother's Day too. When I left her, I just kept crying in my car. Because when I graduated college, my mom, when she came to get me from my dorm room, I stayed behind and helped like rescue students and that couldn't go back home when they was kicked off campus. And so when my mom came to get me, we driving back home. She go on Facebook Live and she just want to talk about everything she's did for me. No, everything on Facebook Live with 2 viewers. Everything she did for me in college when I haven't received since freshman year. You feel me? I had to figure out how to pay for the next semester, and that's when I became like uber independent.
Yeah.
And I still to this day never got a graduation party, nothing.
Yeah.
And I graduated the highest honor student from that college. You see my face everywhere. I'm a record.
And stories like yours is why I don't celebrate mediocrity.
Just watch the damn podcast.
So that post is currently going up on all our platforms, right? And we got multiple people leaving comments about, oh, I resonate with this. And also people saying, honor thy mother, honor thy father. You as a father, how would you feel if you felt like you did the best you could for your child and then you go online or they come to you, because they can also come to you in person, and they say, there's moments where I feel like you lacked as a parent and it affected me. How do you think you'll be able to, take that type of conversation from your child?
I feel like it's essential. Like you gotta have those type of conversations because whether it's right or wrong, I just feel like no matter what you're doing, it's only 24 hours in a day. Like people gonna drop the ball somewhere. Like I can definitely relate to like everything you were saying. Like it relates to my parents. You know what I'm saying? So it inspired me to be better as a father. But at the same time, I don't hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? But it just motivated me. But even as far as like my son feeling like, oh, I didn't do this, or he would love to have had more of this aspect of me, it's like, You know, it's so many hours in a day, so it's only so many things you could do. You can't. Nobody's perfect, you know. But it's a difference in between being perfect and actually putting forth effort to try. So, but I also hate when people try to take the little few things that they do and blow it up. Like, don't magnify it. Like, it's a lot of shit that you didn't do. We're not gonna skip over all that and then just, you know, let you brag on all the shit you did.
I get you clothes in a house. You had everything you can dream of.
And I ain't gonna lie, but like similar to your situation, like even like what you said, like with my parents, like they weren't the best. Like I don't hold on to the past, but like me and my siblings, like we are doing very, very well in life, you know. And a lot of people didn't expect us to do well. My little brother graduated from college. He teaches at IUPY. I think he's like an intake advisor. And my sister works for a tech company. Yeah. But she got an MBA in accounting and she got a bachelor in social work.
Your siblings doing nice.
Yeah. And we had a fucked up childhood. Like we did, but you know, we don't really. Well, and my mama still call me. That's my dog. I fuck with her. I'm always have love for her, but you know, it's sometimes ain't like the mother son. Sometimes it's kind of like auntie type shit. You know, cool, like we cool, but you know, but I've been there. I've had moments for sure though, where it's like you reflect on your childhood and make you feel some type of way. But also too, the lack of support from my parents kind of instilled my hustle. Like you said, how you became uber independent. Like, yeah, you know, so like I think I named my first mixtape, My Struggle Made My Hustle. Yeah. Because, you know, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You did name your first mixtape that.
It wasn't the first, it was like the second one though, actually. The first one was Same Hustle, New Money.
It was Same Hustle, New Money. That's what I just said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shouts out to Tone Rome. We hit the trap and get inked up.
Yeah.
You know?
What's up? Hey, Jonesy is a real, sometimes I be forgetting, bro, that I got real people who love my music out here, but Jonesy he always bring it back full circle for me no matter what I got going on. He hit me with some beats or something, but I appreciate all that because I really want to get the music shit back flowing. So I love that.
Hey,
Jonesy.
we out here.
Shout out Jonesy. Shout out Jonesy.
Yeah,
that is great. I like to see the people that really was supporting, like genuinely, and not supporting just in case. You feel me? So
yeah, man, because you know some producers even be claiming they forget they produce songs for like niggas they know. I'm like, how you forget you produce something for somebody you know?
Yeah, it was
like,
just
come
for
on,
a check.
bro. Yeah, bro.
$25 least this beat.
That's crazy. And niggas will produce some shit for you, and they would never even listen to the song.
Yes,
so
yes.
I mean, I just feel like I'm just so happy and appreciative of anybody that even, like, when I create music, like, it's creating art. That's just a piece of my art. So for anybody to remember the words, because people will be around you all day long and never heard one of your songs or don't know no lyric or whatever. So, you know, it's always a great thing to just feel like it's like a blessing. So I appreciate it.
Man, you're a bad beat and niggas won't even post the song that you made to it.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't if I don't like the song.
Nah, fuck that. They shopped with you. They put food in your crib. Like, they can go in that motherfucker and just cough on the beat. You know what I'm saying? They still supported your hustle, bro. Go post that shit. That's a part of the game.
As long as you don't ask me about my opinion of it.
Yeah, like
that's cool.
Ain't nobody asked you to be fake about it. You ain't gotta put a bunch of fire emojis.
Yeah,
with
don't.
It. But if somebody buy a beat from you, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it should be fair game to, you know what I'm saying.
The least you should do. Because niggas are fucking around. You know how rappers go live and like play unreleased music? Niggas will screen record those lives and post that and be like, oh, such and such produced by me. I'm like, how you claiming some shit that's not even out yet? But a nigga spent bread with you and you ain't posting it.
That's a fact.
Like, nah, bro.
You got to chase the name.
Hoe ass niggas.
So, do you believe that whatever you put out there in the world will probably come back to you in some type of way? So, like, for example, we're going to just stick with the whole parent thing that we was on. If you were to go out and speak about, you know, the moments that you feel like your parents dropped the ball about your with your childhood, do you think that now that when you have children, that your children are going to be like a worse example of you as far as how you describe your childhood?
Yeah, I mean, I really feel like it's an opportunity to like change the narrative. Like, so, but I do agree that the things that you put out in the world, it will come back to you, no matter how it come. Like, you know, you people that give their parents a hard time, like, it'll come back on them. I was never really hard on my parents, so I mean, I hope it come back on me. My kid gonna be good, but also too, I realize that I'm in position to train and mold him to be the person I want him to be. You know what I'm saying? Or at least start him off. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take it and do what he want to do. But I do feel like no matter what, like the energy you put out in the world, you gonna get it back. You know, whether it's good or bad.
Okay.
You building karmic debt every day.
Every day.
I was just having a conversation with myself about this.
So you believe in karma? Y'all believe in karma?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I believe in karma for sure.
Karma ain't nothing about what you put out and get back. That's all.
You know why I have a hard time believing in karma? It's like believing in God. You can't see it. You feel me? You just gotta, you believe in it, right? Have faith.
Mm-hmm.
If karma is real, then why are white people that have had hands in slavery flourishing in life? Why are they? Why is all the billionaires, a bunch of them, white? If karma is real,
through genocide and all that other shit. But karma ain't like, oh, something bad should happen to you. It's just another way to say consequences.
so where's the consequence for
So
all?
so
that
this
you've
this is
done?
my
All
thing.
consequences not bad or punishable.
Okay.
Nah, not even only that. I feel like everything is relative. So from an aspect of like financially, like okay, they billionaires, they got money,
Yeah.
and it's like you think, okay, cool. Like why you not like, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all did some bad stuff, but you don't know what type of traumas that they're dealing with. Yeah, they got the money, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of other stuff that they might want to have or that's going wrong in their life, but you know it's not visible to you. You can see how much they make. You see their net worth and stuff like that. But you
And
might
our
not.
dick's bigger.
You said what?
And our dick's bigger.
Oh, okay. That ain't got nothing to do with black women. So
We could dance. You know what
It's
I'm
a lot.
saying?
You know they love our culture. Like the shirt you say, like the world does not move without black culture. So just like, you know, people can have all the money in the world, but you know, money don't make you real. You know what I'm saying? Money don't make you happy. It's all relative and just like success. So, you know, being a billionaire might be the ideal goal for somebody else, but somebody else might, I don't want to have $1 billion. I'd rather have a cool 200,000 and be able to maintain and have a happy life. I could trip and I got enough income coming in. I'm lit. Spend time with my family every day. Billionaire, if you work that hard to become a billionaire, like you gotta realize like you sacrifice a lot of time to get to that top. So you might not spend as much time with your family. You're gonna miss a lot of birthdays, you know, a lot of chill time. There's never no time to just be you or be to yourself because you always gotta think.
And then by the time you can play with your money, you're going to have to spend it on all the health issues that then came with the motherfucking grind.
Yeah.
okay. Now that's a great segue to get to that topic I want to speak on.
What, the grind family?
Balancing
Oh.
business in your personal life. I think we've had this conversation. It was a clip from an R&B show that I watched, and songwriter Rico Love was just talking about how you got to miss out on the birthdays. You got to miss out on, you know, the partying and certain personal stuff in your life if you want to be successful.
Was that the one where he talked about how he left his mom's birthday party to go to the studio with Beyonce?
Something like that, yeah.
I think
that's
Rico Love,
crazy.
he's from Milwaukee.
I don't know. I can't.
I want
know
to say he's
that
from
top of-
Milwaukee. My homie Red Milwaukee. I think he definitely went to a
Let's go see.
funeral or something.
Because I thought he was from Atlanta.
Nah, I want to say he's from Milwaukee. From Milwaukee. Shout out to my boy Red. I think he ran into him one day at like a family function. Like
He is from Milwaukee.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah.
Shout out DJ Red.
Shout out to Worldwide Red.
Okay, well, what are your thoughts on that, D Brown?
I agree. I feel like you definitely have to make a lot of sacrifices to obtain whatever level of success what you're trying to reach. No matter whether it's financially, whether it's like physically, whatever, you're gonna have to miss a lot of stuff, whatever. But you still wanna find that balance, and you also wanna set a goal. So I feel like everything like the streets, like you gotta have an end goal. Like you can't just be working. And I'm a hard worker, so it's like I pour into a lot, like, you know. But at the same time, like I say, would love to spend more time with my son, like, you know, just chilling, like doing regular stuff, not having to be nowhere, it's always something to do. Being an entrepreneur is always something to do. It's never really time. I can't remember the last time I was bored, you know. So to me, like, to be bored is a luxury. Like, you know what I'm saying? To not have nothing to do, that's a luxury. So, like I say, everything is relative to what you feel is important to you, but you definitely have to sacrifice and miss some stuff to obtain whatever you're trying to reach.
How you feel about free time?
Free time?
Yeah, like if somebody asks you, when you got free time, hit me up.
I ain't never got free time, but I do feel like, I feel like I be having so much going on whenever I do have some time that I could dedicate to something not business related, I be wanting to either be to my son or to myself. Sometimes I just want some time to just chill in the crib, you know what I'm saying, and watch YouTube all day or whatever I want to do, or make some music or do whatever. But so it's never really no free time. And I realize that when you don't have free time and you have people who have a lot of free time, it's going to be some type of clash, because they going to feel like you being funny because they don't be having shit to do, and you always got some shit to do. And they might feel like you just ain't fucking with them, but it's like, nah, I got shit to do, like, all the time. Like, even when I don't got shit to do, I still got shit to do.
Y'all heard it from him. Getting tired of niggas. When you got free time, and then they'll call you the next day. Like, nigga, what the fuck is we doing? And why would I want to spend my free time with another nigga?
Bro.
But let's move on.
Oh no, we still here, but I'm gonna come back to that because y'all weird as hell, bro.
Who?
Men, y'all are weird, bro.
How?
You ain't got time for friends.
No.
And male friends. I ain't talking about female friends. Male friends. You ain't got time to hang out.
You gotta dedicate that time. Like,
You really do.
I got some of my homies like I fuck with Jonesy. My homie Jordan. I got a bunch of the guys where it's just like, you know, we try to link and stuff sometimes. Like, so I smoke, so just be like, that'd be the easiest thing you could do. But sometimes it just be so much going on. Or as quick as I think I'm gonna have some free time, then I have some shit to do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really be having time to kick it for extended amounts of time. But I like all my people around me to be on the grind and be busy too. So like when we link, and whenever we can't link, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody working towards a goal. So it's like it's never, oh damn man, y'all ass be acting funny or boom boom. Like nah.
That's understandable if you got friends that are all working towards a goal. Jonesy be talking as if he just don't be wanting to hang out with niggas. Like he just want to always just not be alone, be working.
I like
That's
being
all
alone
I
too.
do is work. Literally, all I do is work.
If I hang out with you for sure, or I dedicate the time, like I definitely fuck with you because I would much rather just be in the crib chilling, like doing nothing, like you know what I'm saying. If I have some free time, so but I do feel like it's essential though to have those link ups because different ideas become established. Like even with my boy Jordan, like I was late today because I had locked in a deal with the senior citizen buildings to do a pop-up shop with the household supply store twice a month. But they also be needing haircuts too, so I brought bro into the deal. Like you know, he could cut them up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he set up. He do cuts for all the seniors. You know what I'm saying? Give them special pricing. They got like a pop-up shop downstairs. It's like an activity for them because like they get to shop and also too they be just you know in the community room just chilling, talking shit to each other. You know they be having a good time, so it'd be cool. So, but I was late today because I had to go set that up for I got here. I was double booked. I forgot, so I got up early as hell, and I was like, man, I gotta be on point. So.
That's how we link.
Cool.
Yeah,
because you gonna mess around and see Jordan like every other weekend type shit.
What do you mean? That's how we link.
That's how we link.
Like just
that's how we link with free time.
With some business, like it be some business involved too. Like
that's cool. I ain't saying. I'm just saying like there has to be still some type of balance. Like work is great. You still like choose a day to still just be
chill.
Be chill.
I try to make Sundays that day. I ain't gonna lie. Sundays be the day I try to like not do too much of nothing, especially with the summertime coming. Like I'll fire up the grill or some shit like that in the summertime. Pull up, you fuck with me, pull up. Like you know, I ain't really big into like going out places and shit like that. Like you know, I definitely come, you know what I'm saying, to the city, grab some food or something like that. But for the most part, it's just like shit. You know, we're gonna intertwine the business, double purpose it or whatever, and then like I say, Sundays be a chill day.
I'm my best friend.
That's fine. That's great. What you said, JJ?
I think it's the older I get is more about just planning with me. Like it'd be sometimes like you said, like a Sunday if I ain't doing nothing, you could pull up. Like last week, after we left here, my homeboy Marcus pulled up to the crib. Actually, we wanted to throw something on the grill, so we did that. Had the kids, was just chilling.
Yeah. They invited me too to come throw some meat on the grill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pause.
We don't do pause here. We don't do pause
Y'all
here.
pause here.
Anybody that pause, I'm gonna unpause them.
It's a lot of because I know be a lot of pausable moments.
Yeah.
Right
What you mean?
Purpose.
So when you fire up the grill, you don't put meat on it? You don't slap meat on the grill? I slap meat on the grill when I barbecue.
Man, Cameron, it makes it have your hair right now. Pause.
But then like it's other times like Friday, my homeboys was here from that I went to college with was in town, and like the ones that live here in Chicago, it's like they always hit me up, but it's like, oh, I'm busy right now. And then finally it's like, oh, you coming out? I'm like, yeah, because I got free time. And y'all been planning this for a couple weeks, so
Yeah.
And they went strolling.
we ain't go strolling.
You was out there strolling.
We was.
Oh,
You in a
okay,
fraternity?
okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you
What
talking about
fraternity
like
you
they
in,
went on a
Ju?
little stroll.
Alpha Phi Alpha.
Okay, you with the
You
alpha.
better represent, Jude.
My little brother alpha.
Don't
Yeah.
y'all be making faces?
Nah,
Y'all ain't the ones that make the faces?
not no more.
Wow, what happened?
I just don't do it no
No, I ain't gonna lie. I just went to an event at the Hard Rock. It was the Lake County Bar Association. Shantae Irvin. Chantre Irvin. He just got elected as the president, and he's I want to say he's an alpha. So you got it'd be funny when all the old alpha guys like they be in that mode when it's time to get recognized. They be ready. They be walking up. Hey, we finna kill it. They don't even know what's finna happen. We finna stroll through the. So, but nah, it's cool though. Just seeing the camaraderie with the fraternities. Back in the day, I didn't really care for fraternities like that. I never went to college though, but I used to go to college parties, and I was coming from a street mentality. So when the fraternities come through, one for like, yeah, everybody move. I'm just like, we ain't moving. Like,
that's how it was too when I first started. Cause like I ain't know shit about nothing. Like I knew like some people who was, but it's like, all right, that's just the nigga who work at my school type of thing. But once I got there, then being around it more and knowing people personally from like different other organizations I was in, and maybe want to join.
Jay, I got a question.
Oh my God.
Y'all at a party, right? Your frat boys, y'all all together. Do y'all have meetings about, okay, it's a party this Friday, we finna show up, push everybody out the way, and start getting it? Do y'all have a meeting about this?
It's a discussion.
Right.
It was a discussion. Like, all right, so it was a party. It's like, hey, we about to go here. We about to do this. This is what we gonna do. And we did that shit.
Okay.
Like a gang.
do niggas be nervous like before they go in, like hands sweating, like damn, we gotta perform. Like Eminem on motherfucking 8 Ball.
Not me.
Palms are sweaty.
I'm sure people do get there, but not me. I never got nervous.
I just feel like, sometimes it be the nerdy guys that join, the frats, the geeks and stuff, they want to be a part of something. I just feel like those niggas that had a stage fright, like you've been scared all your life and you want to join something where you got to dance in front of niggas
And make faces.
and make faces and shit.
I will say though, being in it did help me with public speaking more. Like before, I get in front of a crowd and I kind of be nervous just talking, but then once I join, it's because it's kind of like they force me to do stuff.
Hey,
So
how
like,
come it's go on?
Speak in front of crowds. Like one time we did like a Martin Luther King visual. I led that Trayvon Martin thing. I led that because that's happened like all around that time and shit. So
Okay, check you out.
D. Brown.
Public speaking activist Jew.
And Jonesy.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question.
Okay.
How come it's okay to join the fraternity late, but you can't join the gang late?
I mean, different organizations got different rules, my nigga.
I mean, it's still a rules and organization type of thing going on.
Wait, so is that really a thing? If you an old head and you want to join, like say you want to be a GD, you 45, they gonna say no?
I don't know. That's why I'm here.
Sada Baby joined the gang late.
Exactly. Sada Baby joined the gang late.
Okay.
Lil Wayne went from blue to red late.
Okay, so
I'm 32. How come I can't be a vice lord now?
I feel like you just got to find, the right person to initiate you in.
Y'all niggas hiring?
but then too, like, cause you will see people be like, man, you 22 and you just started gang banging. A lot of them niggas who started that shit was 22, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I guess though, cause it's so old now, and niggas really be banging since like elementary school.
Yeah.
So now it's like,
I think it's different too. Like even in the aspect of like that event I went to it the other day at the Hard Rock. I was with Lil Durk Daddy. Like he was with us, and he's a super cool dude. He be coming out to Gary Maryville all the time. Like he's super humble. He under the Islam Act or whatever. So I was asking him like, what do you think about like the Islam becoming a trend like now with like the rappers, the young. Yeah. He like, yo, we kind of need it because like ain't no structure. Like the discipline gonna come with, you know what I'm saying, Islam. So it was dope. Like it was like Ramadan right now, so he had to step out and pray. So he like, D, you walk out with me while I go pray. I'm like, yeah, cool. So people looking at him like he was crazy, take his shoes off, he get to praying or whatever. But he a super humble dude. He don't really like a lot of attention or whatever. But he's solid for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I said, what you hate the most about people knowing who you are? He said, everybody think I could give they mixtape to my son. and everybody thinking I got a lot of money. And he was like, nah. He like, man, I'm just a plain guy. I just like to live my lifestyle everybody way. So he cool though.
I've been keeping that question in the tuck, waiting for somebody that converted to Islam that's a rapper or something and ask them why.
Yeah. I definitely feel like it's been trendy lately or whatever, but it's structured with everything. So like, as long as it's truly in your heart, you're not just doing it because you see other people doing it or you want to be a part of something. Yeah. Be accepted, like how we talking about the fraternities. Like people do things just to be a part of a group.
I mean, I think it's really wild to leave a life of crime to convert to be a Muslim.
I think I was going to say, like, a lot of the people who I know who have converted went to prison. Yeah. So I think they probably was in there and probably ran into an older head.
Yeah, it always happens there. Yeah.
So,
Claim Muslim, and then they can keep up with it when they get out.
I just want to know what is said. Like, it's like a Jehovah Witness. They come knock on your door. You get this whole spiel. What is said for you to be like, you know what? I fuck with you, and I'm finna do it.
Shit, you in prison. You need protection. Shit, let me go ahead and link up with the Muslims.
He converted too. He was in prison.
I was gonna say it's probably too just like you see someone that you probably like admire and how they're moving. Like that's what made me want to join the fraternity because, like I said, I was part of different organizations and like all the guys who were like giving me advice on how to move in the college life. They were all part of Alpha, like, and they were like leaders in other organizations, like they'd be president NAACP, Black Student Union, SB, like different things. So that just I looked up to these older guys. And
I think that's life period too, though, because just like whether it be the frat or Muslim, it's like you are inspired by whoever influenced you at an early age. So if you be around street dudes who everybody get money riding cars with chains, like that's what you're going to do. If you around athletes, like if you grow up around athletes and like you seen them, you going to the games, you seeing the love they get, you gonna be like, damn, like that's dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want that. So I think it's pretty relative to whatever.
I got a theory.
Uh-oh.
You know, it seemed like any powerful, not powerful, because I don't know if they're powerful, but any famous black artist, male in particular, they convert and become Muslims, not Muslims, and they join the Nation of Islam. And I just feel like, I don't know if it's some type of initiation you got to go through. I just feel like that's like just added protection for yourself when you just rise the ranks of stardom. Like Jay-Z had joined and converted over to Islam, and you'll just always see them with black men in suits, and those people tend to be the Nation of Islam.
I mean, I feel like it's structured like everything you do, just like with the fraternity, is like people join and like, you know, it will allow you to have connections beyond the people you know already. Like just that. So it's the same thing. I feel like it's a chess move.
Okay.
It's a chess move.
Okay.
For sure.
Going back to that question I asked y'all earlier about balancing business and personal life, do you think that it can be selfish to have a child when you know you have aspirations for something greater that will require less time to spend with your child?
I don't have kids, so I'll let them lead.
I mean, you still can answer it though.
I'll say no, but I'll let them lead.
No,
Yeah, me personally, like that's one reason for sure I slowed down on the music, and I still fight with spending as much time with my son or just being a father, period. But the things I'm doing now are more so planting seeds to, you know, allow me to kind of kick back later on post. Like I spent over $100,000 easy on music, like, you know. So, but it's like the return ain't nowhere near what you done spent. So, you know, if I can spend $100,000 on something that I want to do, like let me spend $100,000 on something I know for sure that's gonna bring me some money back, you know. But it's definitely a fight, and it can definitely be selfish sometimes. But you know, when I did have a kid, like if you pay attention to like how I moved in my career, I slowed down on music. I was out of town like every month, traveling back and forth to Atlanta, LA, everywhere before I had a kid. Like after I had him, it was like, then it's crazy because when I first had my son, I had caught COVID because I went out of town or something. I went somewhere. I think I went to Playos or something. I don't know where I went somewhere, and I caught COVID like probably like a week after my son was born. So I had to take
wings.
You might have called
I had to take 2 weeks off from not being around my son after he was born, and that shit was like, damn, like this shit fucking sucked. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but you definitely sacrificed though.
Okay, Jay.
Yeah, and I think in the moment too, like for me, I didn't realize, you know, I knew it was gonna be like, all right, it's an extra commitment I have now, but it didn't resonate how much of a commitment it was, and I think that's what most people don't realize of how much time that when you have a kid, like you move different. Because I was out a lot, like shooting videos and doing parties and stuff, and once Crystal got pregnant, I slowed down. And then once the baby got here, I really just cut back a lot. And I think though too, it like helped me stay on schedule too. So I had to like work with Crystal on, you know, if she'll be available for certain things, and then I could go do this, or it's situations where I just can't make it, and so you sacrifice that.
Okay,
man, I'm finna go have a kid, bro.
Like, dude, and shout out to my boy Wes. I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling like I'm decent at fatherhood, but my boy Wesley, bro, he always motivate me, bro. He a hell of a father. Like he always motivate me. Like I do what I'm supposed to do as a father, but I be feeling like I could do more when I see how much bro have his daughter. Like he had his daughter all the time. He go work 16-hour shifts, still get off, go get her. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, I finish my day, I have a long ass day. I'm like, man, I'm finna go to the crib and go to sleep. Me and my son don't live in the same house. So it's like, I could go get him or go spend some time with him, but sometimes I be tired, you know what I'm saying? But I see bro, and I just be like, man, I gotta step it up, because, you know what I'm saying? He be full-fledged in it, so. But I like to surround myself around people that's always gonna motivate me to be a better version of myself, so.
Now, when you say you feel like you do what you gotta do as a father, what is that?
I mean, the essentials. Like, I'm definitely present, you know what I'm saying? I take care of anything I need to take care of. I spend time, but like I say, I also got a lot going on, so, it's always, like I said, sacrifice when it comes to free time. Cause like if I start my days at 5 a.m, so if I start my days at 5 a.m, I try to make it to the gym by like 6. Come back to the crib, shower, go check on my properties. I got a house I'm working on finna flip, so I go check on them, make sure everything good, make sure they did what they're supposed to do the next day. Then I go open my stove or whatever. But that's like my general routine. Then like I'll be leave the stove, I'll be ripping and running all day, and then like you still gotta be a father. Like I literally have to be like 7 different niggas every day.
Yeah.
So but I just feel like I could do more. Maybe some stuff I'll be doing, I could actually have him with me.
Yeah.
Like. Can't do everything with me, but I can have them a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, we gotta start asking people. When you have a conversation with people, you gotta start asking them the why and what do you mean by that? Because some people skate by saying buzzwords like you did what you were supposed to do. What do you mean by that? So I can really know what you actually mean by that. Because if you say, I do what I'm supposed to do as a father, and then I ask you what do you mean by that, and you just say the basic necessities,
I'll be there.
I be buying shit. I be buying them shoes and stuff like that. Like, yeah, that is kind of, you're right. You do got to ask, because everybody got that, like that word, those terms is like relative, like to what you think is sufficient.
Yeah. And when we get to like asking people how do they hold others accountable, you can't hold no nigga accountable if you don't actually get to really know them. You feel me? You got to get to know more to actually try to hold them accountable. So if Jonesy cheat on his girl, he come tell you about it like, yeah, my girl called me cheating, and you just like, oh damn, that's fucked up. You don't know where you can really go in a conversation with Jonesy. You ain't asking much. Jonesy could really be like, yeah, man, that bitch tripping, and then you like, what do you mean by that?
Nah, accountability is everything for sure. Like I literally tell people all the time, like I expect to be able to hold people accountable, but I also want people to hold me accountable. Yeah. So whether it be a friend, family, whoever, like hold me accountable. Like what I'm saying. Cause I feel like if I fuck with you, I'm gonna hold you accountable. If you do something flawed or whatever case may be, like you gotta stand on that. And if you can't stand on, even when you do something wrong, then like I don't want to be around you for real. Because that's like a toxic situation. Friend, family, anything like that's just toxic. Because accountability is everything. Like everybody fuck up.
Thanks.
I don't know. I ain't met a perfect person yet. So so accountability is everything for sure.
Until I meet Beyonce.
What do you mean by that?
She's perfect.
You think Beyonce perfect?
Hey, man.
Okay, we're gonna move on to some music topics. So, I think I saw this on Twitter, and dude was like, "Your voice matters more than your actual lyrics, right?" So I wanted to ask y'all, what are some characteristics that you feel like can really carry how well you are received as an artist that has nothing to do with the musical content?
Oh, that's a bunch. The first one is personality. Like we live in a time right now where like people want to get to know you first, and then they decide if they like your music or not. Like it used to be like they gonna like the music, then they gonna see if they like you as a person. Watching your interviews and stuff like that. But like now it's just like you have to be entertaining online. Like everything is entertainment now. So it's like your content gotta be entertaining, and then attach your music to it. Then we might fuck with your music. You know what I'm saying? But we fuck with you. You funny, you cool, you inspiring, or whatever your persona is online. They'll fuck with that, and then they decide they're gonna listen to your music afterwards. But I say personality for sure, like the number one thing.
And that's why we fuck with Certified Trapper.
Certified Trapper.
Yeah, man, that's, his personality.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You know what's crazy? We was in the studio with Certified. Shout out to my boy Chicken P too. I see everybody getting on the Chicken P wave in Milwaukee.
Y'all late.
Yeah. We was in the studio with Chicken P. Certified Trapper came through there. He was producing. It was some more producers, and I bought some beats from them too. But it's just crazy seeing how Certified Trapper going up right now. Like he lit. Chicken P lit too.
That's all Milwaukee people, right?
Milwaukee, right? He got NBA players doing his dance, everything. It's hilarious, and so the crazy part about it is the quality of what they be putting out be so terrible.
It's trash. All
right. As long as we being real with each other.
Yeah.
Nah, it's so terrible. But he got motion.
Is that the dude who was somebody just hit? I know they got to be from Milwaukee, but there's like we got an open mic show at Walmart. So they walk around Walmart
Steve
rapping.
the Stoner, Steve the Stoner walking around Walmart rapping.
That's Jonesy's favorite
That's
artist.
my guy, bro.
Man, that shit
Fell off,
dancer.
bounced back. I was not playing.
Yeah, okay. That's what it was.
Nah, dude, funny.
But yeah, personality definitely matters, and then the sonics of your song, your music in general. Like if it don't sonically sound good to me, I ain't listening to that shit.
Okay.
And then I say too, in the time we in right now, people want you. They want what you were just doing right now. Like your music could be cool. You can make the best music in the world, but they want to see, like, if you just say you just shot a nigga, they want to be able to go look up the report or whatever. Like they want whatever's going on. They want that. Like they want it to be authentic.
Okay.
And it's like kind of like I feel like the music game down there like a trap these days. You down there gotta set yourself up for indictment to get the success and the fame.
You got to set yourself up for
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
Because they want to hear you talk about all the shit that's going on in the street. And the more real shit you talk about, and they could validate that shit, the more they gonna fuck with the music.
Okay.
Whenever I hear names and songs, I go try to Google the news reports. Anytime I be hearing names, I just be like, what actually happened? I just go,
so
on
do you
the
think
deep
it's
dive.
safer to not talk about street shit so that you don't gotta worry about that part or the aspect of people liking you?
I mean, street niggas don't live a safe lifestyle.
Yeah.
So it's, it just comes with the territory. If you want to be a street rapper, who cares about safety?
Okay.
You're already jumping off the porch and the game is not safe. You don't care about being safe.
Okay. Now, what about the voice? Do you think that your voice could really get people to not like your music?
Yeah, and like your music.
And like it, yeah. Because I was going to say, I ain't like Boosie when I first got put onto it, but it grew on to me.
Okay.
I ain't like TSC Rizzle because of his voice, but it eventually grew on to me. So it's like, it's all about,
I hated Cheeky when he first came out.
Cheeky.
Cheeky. When he first came out right there, man, turn this off. That's how I used to be.
Nah, the voice could do it for you. It like I say, it could be a benefit or it could be a hurter for sure. I feel like Dink got a commanding voice. Like I feel like that's one of his strong attributes. Like his voice is so commanding, like that. You don't care what he say. One, he gonna pick the best beat, and his voice gonna be commanding. So people gonna gravitate to the music. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody call me the other day about him. Like, hey man, what's up with your boy Dink? He got a deal with more. I'm trying to talk to him, whatever. And it's just like, they're like, man, I love his voice. The sound is just great. I'm like, yeah, like it's gonna captivate you for sure. So it can go either way. Like if you got a bad, like the voice can be bad or it could be good.
Okay.
Yeah, because Freddie Gibbs' voice carries him too. Like Freddie Gibbs' voice is what
I can say that.
set him apart from everybody else.
Yeah. I hate that, when people have interviews or pods with artists, they don't really get to talk about the art of making music. Because I love asking artists, how did you find your voice? Like, even as a rapper, you got to sit in front of the mic and really practice to figure out, all right, I should say this shit like this instead of just saying it in your regular voice.
Yeah.
You want to know why? Because niggas not creative.
I mean,
Niggas are mimickers. So they can't tell you about their process because they trying to be like another nigga.
Yeah, it took me a minute to find my comfortability. Like, I want to say it was like 2013 or something like that. Like, I think I was recording with like Boogie and Jesse and them at the
Faculty.
At Faculty, yeah. And I think that's when I really like developed my sound. But before then, like, I don't know, you just gotta find your lane and just, sit with it. Like what works or whatever. But you also gotta try different stuff.
Now, what if you found a niche with your music, right? And you feel like, you feel me, this cold, I fuck with how I sound. And then you post it and you see a bunch of people comparing you to somebody else. Do you choose to now figure out how to differentiate yourself and change something different, or do you just keep rocking out that lane if you feel like this is where you want to be?
I feel like it's all you. Like, people gonna talk no matter what, like whether you rapping or something like one of my little homies, he just dropped a joint and it was on Say Cheese and everybody was in the comments like he sounds just like Dirk. He sounds just like Dirk. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Corn Breezy. But it's like shit. I hear him rap a whole bunch of different styles, but on this song, it might have been a little something to Dirk, but at the same time, you can't let people. If this gonna be the song, if they weren't paying attention to this other shit, they paying attention to this because whatever. So if that's the motion you on, then shit.
And if it's working, shit,
Yeah,
keep doing it, yeah.
Right.
Cause Lil Zane sounded like motherfucking Tupac.
Yeah, nah, he tried.
He tried.
I mean, when Lil Durk really like was able to cross over after getting off that first deal he had got, a bunch of sounded likes for him. Like his cousin, I think, is Cowboy, and Cowboy put out a bunch of music. He was able to have some type of success at the beginning, but nowhere to be found now. It's just like, you feel me? We got Durk. We don't need a Cowboy.
Right. And you know what too? What the difference between that too? Like we always wonder like how people fall off of, you know what I'm saying? Like you was here for a little minute, you fall off. Sometimes it don't even be the fact that it just be about like how they conduct themselves, how they run their business, the type of people they surround themselves with. Like it's so many things that come into play, and I know people hate it when they have an opportunity to change their life and change people's lives around them, and they drop the ball because you got the wrong people around you, or you're not moving the right way, or you ain't got that hustle. Like you know, because people get a little bit of fame and then they think they made it already. You know? It's like, nah, you got to move different. You know what I'm saying? You got to think different. You gotta be different, you know.
Okay, I got a question. How much blame or flack should you give yourself for when you have an opportunity you've never had before in your life, and you never had nobody, you know, prepare you for that opportunity, and you drop the ball on it? How much blame and flack should you put in yourself?
All of it.
All of it?
You start with blaming all of it on you, and then you work backwards. Okay. Because you controlled everything or you had a play in everything up until that moment. Okay. So normally when like big plays for me fuck up, I backtrack with like, all right, bro, where did I go wrong? And then I backtrack and then go from there. So sometimes at the end of it, you do share the accountability with why something went wrong, but start with yourself.
Okay.
I think that's a great idea. You definitely got to start with yourself, especially if it's an opportunity for you. Like I feel like I've definitely dropped the ball on a bunch of opportunities, and I hate that I did, especially like music. Like we met so many dope people, and just not really watering the seeds that was planted. You know, so you know, I can't do nothing but take the blame. Like especially when you know better, and then like you operate differently in other businesses, and you just like, damn, I should apply the same type of mentality to that. You know what I'm saying? Use my schedule more, like, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you reach out to people more. You know what I'm saying? Show up a little bit more to events and shit like that. So yeah, like you said, you gotta take the accountability, then it roll downhill.
Okay, now how much accountability should you take if you're the first to do this, and now you have other people that you can teach about this same thing, and you choose not to, and now it's their turn, and they drop the ball too, and you could have stepped in? How much accountability do you give yourself for seeing somebody else drop the ball that you could have helped?
People like that normally are haters, so they wouldn't think about it, because if you know you got some information that's not gonna, like, I always look at it like this, like people be feeling like I be trying to preach to like other artists and shit like that, but just like, bro, I've done so much musically where it's like I try to get niggas a game. Now it's up to you whether you're gonna take it and run with it or not, but I spent some money where I learned the lesson, so you ain't gotta learn the same lesson. So I'm telling you, nah, don't do that. This is what you should be doing, or whatever the case may be. But most of the people who have the information and the resources, but they still won't help people, they won't think about it, like they won't take no accountability after the end, because you're a hater. If you already got something that's not gonna cost you nothing to share, and you still don't want to share it, then you really just a hater. You don't see nobody else win, even if you're not gonna be the person.
So I share with people that I want to win. I just don't feel like you should share everything with everybody.
I agree.
That's why I started chuckling. Like, no, sometimes some people have to be left behind. Like the great Dr. Umar say, some of these little niggas have to be put down for good.
Sure.
For good.
For sure. I use that all the time whenever I speak over the black community. Hey,
some people gotta be left behind, bro. George Bush had it wrong.
Everybody can't go with you.
No, not at all.
Some child's got to be left behind.
It's 3 seats in here and 7 niggas, bro. 4 of them ain't gonna make it.
I want to catch up with you, D Brown. You know, episode 27 was when you was first on the pod. We at episode 84 now. I'm sure so much has happened in your life. We've seen some of the different stuff that's happened. You had the youth league. You got now your own store for household supplies for less. Catch us up, man. What you been doing? What you been getting into?
So I started with the youth league, the Adult Cause Youth League. We had our first session. You was there almost every week. I greatly appreciate you. Jonesy was there filming. You got put up the second session. It was a good time. It was great to see all the kids. Basically, it's a developmental league, so we watched a lot of kids that had never even played basketball before. You know what I'm saying? And it was 6 weeks. We did practices on Saturdays, games on Sundays, and it was dope. Like we had a good turnout. We had a lot of people in the community come out to support the kid. The games was intense. Shout out to my boy Wesley. You know what I'm saying? He definitely he had a vision, and he called me like, yo, like this is what I want to do. I'm like, let's do it. And it worked out. And it's like we let so many kids in for free. Like we was pushing, we was promoting, we was doing everything we was supposed to do. But people don't. If people ain't never seen nothing before, like they want to see it coming to fruition first. Mm-hmm. So we let a lot of kids in for free through sponsorships and stuff like that or whatever. But we filmed everything, a lot of content, and we start rolling it out. And then now we got people, you know what I'm saying, like when y'all gonna do another one, y'all gonna do another one. So we putting the second session together right now. So
it ain't nothing like watching uncoordinated kids play basketball.
Man,
it is amazing, bro. That's all. It's football, rugby, basketball.
Yeah. Man, y'all had this one kid in the older kids group. And every time he hit something,
you go crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It'd be cool seeing like their energy, like their personality.
Yeah.
And it's like dope. We mentor them too. Like it ain't just like they come hoop. Like we actually build a relationship with the kids, build a relationship with the parents. Yeah. Try to find other opportunities and stuff for them to do. So we keeping it rocking though.
Yeah, I appreciate that youth league. I had to put my nephews in it.
Yeah, for sure. Second session coming up, so we locking in the location now. So, but it's gonna be a vibe. We're gonna do everything bigger and better. That was the first one, so it was the trial run. So of course we got a lot of notes we was taking every week. We was having a meeting after the game and just kind of going over what we could do to make everything better. So this session will be a whole lot better.
So you had 2 nephews in it?
Yeah.
Oh, who both of them? I don't know, smoke.
Jonesy have this thing where he likes to compete against children.
I be smashing kids, bro.
You gotta.
It keeps me young.
Nah,
it keeps me young.
Keeps me young. It builds your confidence.
It keeps me young.
You said build his confidence.
Yeah, build his confidence.
I destroyed this 6-year-old Madden. He ain't stand a chance.
When I walked in, he wasn't.
Y'all was
destroying
online
him.
or y'all?
No, face to face. I don't do online. You gonna catch this smoke in person.
Bro, the score was like 16-24 when I walked in.
And then I took off.
And then he took off. I was like, why is it 16-24?
Because I had to give him hope. You don't want to just destroy a kid. But when you walked in, I'm like, all right, bro, let me go ahead and quit playing with him.
You had to show out the
Yeah, man. Had to stop playing with my food.
I played him in 2K.
And
watched her.
I just realized it's St. Patrick's Day. None of y'all got no green on.
You got
St. Patrick's Day is ain't nobody in this motherfucker Irish.
It don't matter, bro. You put all the coaches, not just the black coaches. It's club coaches. We got to celebrate every coach.
I understand that. You should.
And happy St. Patrick's Day for whoever out there. Somebody Irish. I know we got some Irish listening somewhere.
Hey man, there's green inside of me. Ha ha.
You know what? I started to put on the green club culture hoodie, but then I was like, it don't count a match. So
that was the outfit I laid out. But
since
I woke
talking
up,
about what matches, he never be on camera. They don't even know what you look like for real. He said, I started to put it on, but I figured it wasn't gonna match.
That definitely was the outfit I had laid out.
I didn't realize Ty seen the dude outside with the green hat on. He had a green hat on. I said, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it's my homegirl birthday today too. Her birthday on St. Patrick's Day.
We don't really, dress up for the pod unless we bring people here for that moment. So if we had an Irish person coming on St. Patty's Day, we would have dressed up for it.
That ain't racist.
Yeah, I was
gonna say that ain't. We ain't gonna get canceled for doing that.
You celebrating the holiday with
So
them.
what a chicken wings and watermelon and shit at right now? Because I'm hungry. I can't do no fried food right now. I'm fasting.
It ain't no holiday going on. Why am I making this for you to come?
Damn.
So Juneteenth, we gonna have a, a little cookout episode.
I mean, we could do something for Juneteenth.
We could smoke weed on it.
Why are you so happy? Smoke weed on it? It ain't 420.
I want to be a nigga on camera.
Well, that's 420 episode for sure. You can smoke. You gotta smoke.
That's something different. You feel me? We can smoke weed on 420.
Bet we gonna smoke a 10-gram backwood.
I'm not smoking no backwood.
A 10-gram
Paper.
You be
Paper.
fucking- I'll be fucking with the camo wraps. I don't really be fucking with the backwoods right now. I'm trying to just throwing my money in there because backwoods, you ain't no telling how many gonna be fresh when you open it. But I'll be fucking with the little camo wraps. They natural wrap. You should check them out.
Hey, I work for a cannabis company, so I get all types of stuff. Yeah.
Like, can I get some free shit?
I don't know about free.
Yeah, I was gonna say it ain't gonna be
You
free.
get a discount.
All right, I'll take a discount.
We had a
shit.
friends and family
Could've
discount.
sworn I told you that.
March 10th to 12th.
You probably did, bro. You know what's crazy? I've been seeing hella people work at dispensaries now. Like that new one opened up in Michigan, and I know like 4 people that work there. I don't know if they still work there. Ain't no telling how long, but I seen like 4 people get a job at the new dispensary in Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out them for
the
getting
cannabis
jobs.
industry is expanding, man. Y'all better get in if y'all fit in. It
I
ain't that
actually
many
just
black
had
faces.
a Zoom call with my people about somebody trying. I had a couple different opportunities to invest in a cannabis company, a cannabis grow, or a cannabis, basically like. But the investments is like crazy, especially like right now. Like if you wasn't on the front end of the investment, and it take a lot of money right now. Like if you doing something out west or wherever, like
the taxes is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're trying to keep it medical so that they can have these high taxes. But if they make it recreational for all states, then they have less hands into it to charge you.
Less leverage.
Yeah, but more and more states are becoming recreational every day.
You can even smoke crack in Oregon.
Is that facts or are you just saying?
No, that's facts. You can smoke crack.
I think it is. It like
It is. You can smoke crack in Oregon.
So I can look it up right now. That shit say that.
Man,
You
Google
can do
that, bro.
something like that because
Or like you can't go to jail for crack or something like that. Like you can have crack in Oregon.
All right,
Bro, I know some crackheads right now. Like shit, I'm down there for the move to Oregon.
Bro, somebody was smoking crack in front of that gas station on Broadway right before you get on the highway. No, not that one. Right before you get on the highway next
30.
to the on the 30 side. Yeah. I fucking walk out. It smells like burning rubber and auto
You wanna
and
find
all
all
types of shit. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
Hey, you want to find all the crackheads? You gotta go to the gas station right there on 23rd and Broadway. That's what I've never seen
in my life.
I've never seen nothing but a crackhead at the gas station.
I don't go to any gas station past like 47th. I'm good, bro. We going to Maryville.
Okay, so I did quick little research.
What
In
it say?
2021, Oregon became the first state in the U.S. to decriminalize the possession of small quantities of illicit drugs. Now,
Such as crack.
I don't know about crack, but they are facing pushback in 2023 about it because there's a fentanyl crisis.
Crackheads a symbol.
So that's like some bullshit then. Like y'all, that's crazy. Y'all decriminalizing fentanyl possession, small amounts of fentanyl possession. Basically, the motherfuckers using the fentanyl, but y'all gonna slam the book at the people who selling it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep,
They
you
gotta
got
get their
crack in
money, man.
Oregon.
They gotta get their money. Now, I got another question about music. Kanye came out, right? And
I'm getting sick of this nigga, dog.
he came out and said that he's responsible for a lot of genres. In the genre of making money, too. He said he's responsible for Future sound, Drake sound, Travis Scott, a lot of sounds. If we had to give a genre or genres that you feel like Kanye probably had some influence on, what genres would you give it, or what sound?
That nigga gets backpack rap and backpack rap only.
I don't know. I would probably kind of attribute like, not no Future now, but maybe like a Travis Scott. I feel like Travis Scott kind of, sometimes his shit's like, you know what's crazy, bro? Besides the one album, do y'all feel like Travis Scott overrated, or is it just me? I feel like he
ain't for a certain group of people, like a certain type of person he ain't for.
But I feel like he's like notarized as like being like a great like impact on hip hop, but I feel like it ain't. I don't know.
And that's Mike Dean. That ain't motherfucking Kanye.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of like, I know Travis Scott has some songs in here and there, but I would contribute like, I'm trying to explain like
his sound. Yeah,
like
that's
big
Mike
sound.
Dean.
Okay, yeah. Then if that's Mike Dean, that's not Kanye.
Kanye
That's why I like kind
influenced that
of
nigga.
associated with that big sounding music for like a stadium or
I
something.
can agree with that, but yeah, I feel like Ye gonna be Ye. But shout out to Ye. I just ordered a bunch of shit off his website for the $20. Hell yeah!
You ain't even finna get that shit.
I started.
You ain't
ain't
never
tripping.
getting it.
It was so cheap. Where it's like, you know how much money I've lost on shit. I paid for other shit that I've never got. So it's like for $20 for some Ye shit.
Kanye got y'all.
I ain't
definitely
tripping.
did, but
Fuck, it is what it is.
I was
that Go
Ain't
ahead,
the
James.
first time I've been finessed.
When did 808s and Heartbreak come out?
2008.
I was gonna say
9.
that too.
So Drake was already out. Because I was kind of say that's kind of like a lover boy album, kind of how Drake would do, but it's not. That was all auto-tune, but I want to contribute Kanye to auto-tune.
Man, Kanye can't say he created genres until you got a designer coming out the future. If somebody coming out sounding just like Kanye, then you could take credit for it. But like when designer came out, it was just like, bro, this is definitely Future Junior. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Splitting image.
yeah. So it's just like I don't know, Kanye tripping, but that's Ye though. So you gotta let Ye be Ye.
You always going to.
So what about Future's music? Do you think that people are emulating today? Because
I feel like Future definitely got a big impact on the guy. I feel like it definitely trickled down. I feel like Future was one of the first artists that really took the auto-tune shit and he rapped street shit over the auto-tune. Then we can't forget the time period when Future was like on like every song on the radio as a Future, whether it was an R&B song with Kelly Rowland, whoever, like he was just doing everything. He was taking it and like say you listen to like the Ralo Rodriguez, it's like shit like that. I feel like that's like Future sound.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like when Thug came, that was like a branch of Future style.
Yeah, how Kanye going to influence Future and Kanye don't write his own music? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. But
You know how I feel about Kanye, so
look, man, everybody get some help.
no, man, he don't
Everybody
write his
needs
own
help.
music talking about he inspired people. Man, get the fuck out of here, dude.
You don't,
He can't even write music.
Kanye has some type of fucking role in his music. Whether it's the writing, production, there's some type of role. It
That's
ain't just
fine.
only just
He don't got the
everybody
critical
doing everything
role.
else for Kanye.
He ain't the ER doc. He the motherfucking CNA.
So since the beginning of his
he wiping
discovery,
ass.
Yeah, he wiping the ass. The fuck? I say in the beginning he might have been like a RN / like regular doctor, but he ain't never been that nigga over his music.
okay.
I don't care what nobody
I
say.
wasn't there, so I don't know. But I just think that it's kind of like I don't understand to say that the nigga ain't do shit for his, as much as other people has done for his music. Like
You
I
got
just-
mechanics, and then you got niggas that work at Jiffy Lube.
Okay.
That's kind of how it is.
So he Jiffy Lube.
He the niggas that work at Jiffy Lube.
Okay.
He just glorified and praised
Okay.
because he could dress fly.
Okay. He could dress fly.
That's what they say.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that. That's what they say.
All right. Well.
The Louis Vuitton Don.
The Louis Vuitton.
So if you had to choose one person today that you feel like had the greatest impact on how music sounds as far as rap, who would you choose?
Right now,
Yep.
D Brown.
nah, I fuck around and say Wayne. Really, I feel like the Wayne shit still trickle down because even we talking about the auto tune shit, like the Future shit. I feel like Wayne was one of the first people that was doing that shit auto tune. Future took it to a different level, and then like I say, it birthed like the thugs and shit. Like people being creative and trying different shit with the auto tune.
Okay.
Like it ain't like he was the first nigga to do it, but I feel like he made it cool for niggas to be creative and sing, get out of key, like do a bunch of shit like with the auto tune. So I give him that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like T-Pain definitely was like the auto tune king, but it was more so like a singing auto tune. But as far as like rap, I feel like Wayne definitely brought the auto tune shit in. And it's still to this day, like niggas is rapping with auto tune.
Okay.
I ain't got nothing to add to that.
Yeah, I can agree with that one. Because I was gonna say like even like Wayne with just like how people dress and stuff and how
Yeah, he was super influential.
yeah.
That's why I don't really like understand the trickle down effect that if Wayne is at the top and then Future is underneath him, how much do we actually give to Future for how music sounds today if Wayne was the pinnacle of it? Because a lot of what Future does, like Wayne was doing, like you add a guitar to the beat now, you feel me? Electric guitar. Lil Wayne was doing all of this shit that
I
people
think
doing.
it's more so context. So with the Wayne era, like Wayne was rapping, like he was literally showcasing like his lyrical ability.
Yeah.
Like Future, like yeah, he be saying some shit, but it'd be more like street content. I feel like he really like broke it down to like the street shit. Like so when you hear people like rapping the street shit with the auto tune,
I also
and
feel
that-
like younger Future fans listen to like Thug more than Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
definitely.
they'll look at like Future being his like big bro before they Wayne because they don't listen to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Wayne too, he's like more considered rapper. Like I don't think people really associate Future with just like I guess the lyrical side as much
facts, yeah.
too. And then I feel like that part that Wayne would do with the auto-tune rapping, Future like took that and made that's his whole style completely.
Facts.
Whereas Wayne will switch it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can't even like it's not easily accessible to listen to Wayne's best music. So that kind of hurts him in the long run for the younger kids to listen to him. So that's why they look at Future as Thug's influence before Wayne.
Okay.
If you go listen to Phone Home, you're like, man, Future ain't influenced by this shit.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's not the shit that the mixtape shit.
Right.
All the dedications.
Okay. I wanna do something different today with you.
Oh, damn.
While we on the topic of rap, I wanna build our own rapper. Well, I'm gonna have you build your own rapper. So based off of the business of music today and how we said, you know, there's aspects of being an artist that has nothing to do with the lyrics that can really pop you off. Let's build a rapper that you think could pop off in today's time off attributes. So I'm gonna start off with the rapper style. If you had to choose somebody's style in today's time, what would you give your rapper?
This is a dope little setup. I ain't gonna lie. It's dope.
Skinny
I like it.
jeans.
Nah. You talking as far as style? You talking like music style, or you talking just style? Period. Like
Like their clothes, they drip.
okay.
Drip.
Look,
You kids.
Now, what word you would have used?
Style.
I said that.
Swagger.
You swagger? Okay.
I don't know. It's definitely dope because you gotta be able to put that shit on for real. Because even when I be seeing Drake try to put shit on, it's just like he be looking goofy as hell. It be the same shit that you see somebody else on. They'll put that shit
Facts.
on, but he just look goofy as hell with it. So,
When he did the clips with the braids,
Bro.
I mean, with the little curly afro.
Barrettes.
Yeah.
I mean, those ain't barrettes. Those
Those
are clips.
clips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I don't know. As far as style, I say Dolph. I feel like Dolph was stylish. He was fly as hell.
Okay. All right. We got Dolph with a style.
Okay.
Now, when you talk about where a person is from, I think that matters to people. I'm from Mississippi. I'm from Milwaukee. You feel me? Everything that got to do with that region that they're from. Where would you want your rapper from?
Right now, if I'm building somebody up, that you down there got to be from. I say Milwaukee and Michigan. I feel like Michigan been having a way, but I feel like Milwaukee. I feel like Milwaukee down there.
Give them a couple years. I feel like Milwaukee right now is where Detroit was in like 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
How long do you think this ride is for the go for Milwaukee?
What?
Like everybody.
You said this rise?
I think they might go like 5, like good, like 5 years, like heavy short. I feel like Detroit got it right now. I feel like it's been like a battle between Detroit and Memphis for like the last like few years, but I feel like Detroit got it right now. I'm seeing a lot of niggas come in the game and make a lot of money, like, you know what I'm saying, through Detroit, through music, and make a lot of influence, make a big impact, you know what I'm saying. So it's dope to see. And a lot of them were just regular street niggas. Like,
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So since you chose Dolph as the style, are we assuming that this rapper is a male? Because, you know, male and females are killing it right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Why we got to identify their gender?
Because female rappers really like
Genders
going
don't
crazy
matter.
right now. So
Nah, I
do
ain't
you want
gonna
to
lie.
manage a
This dope, but I definitely feel like I get what you're saying. Like, but I would definitely do too. If I could sign 2 artists and build, like, I would definitely. It wouldn't be 2 males. It'd be a male and a female
okay?
for sure.
Well, currently your rapper that we doing right now is
It's a male, facts.
Okay, cool. A male rapper, stylist Dolph. Now, if you had to choose their actual how their music sounds, their catalog, whose catalog would you want them to mimic? Like,
It'd definitely have to be somebody that's. I don't know. Right now, somebody who catalog is authentic. Like, it can't be like no just rapping shit. I don't really want like no auto tune shit. It'd have to be somebody like people love authentic shit. So
like a
Nipsey.
Nipsey or a,
nah, not like a Nipsey. Nipsey cool, but as y'all can see, you don't hear a lot of people playing Nipsey like they was like the first year after he died. Like I used to, everywhere I was going out here, somebody playing Blue Laces, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, them fake ass Nipsey fans.
Yeah, like but I don't be in traffic and hear people playing Nipsey like that no more for real, or even seeing people add Nipsey to their stories and shit like how they was like when you add your audio. So, but I guess catalog. I damn near have to go with shit. You can't go wrong with a nigga like Drake. Like I'm like, I mean, when it
A young dog ass nigga singing like Drake.
At first it was like, nah, as far as catalog, because I'm gonna be honest, 21 Savage.
Okay.
I like how 21 Savage been stepping. I feel like he been going crazy. He been going crazy.
I like that answer. I'm glad you switched to 21 Savage.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
a nigga that dressed like Doll.
Yeah.
From Milwaukee, but he make music like Drake.
Nah. 21 Savage for sure.
Okay. All right, so
Keep it real with your dog no matter
Jonesy,
what.
the great A&R that you are,
Uh-huh.
how you feel about D Brown's artist?
Yeah, I
Yeah, all right.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I like that how you just did that. That's dope.
Yeah,
like
I wouldn't listen to him on first glance. Somebody would have to put me on, but
Okay.
yeah,
And me knowing him, that's true. I could see that. Like I could see this person, this artist that we building. I could see this not nobody that's gonna automatically catch Jonesy's attention.
nope.
But if you put in the work ethic in and you standing on business and everything match up, then Jonesy be like, oh, I could possibly manage this guy. We can make some money.
I never say nothing like that with another artist again. You never hear me say nothing like that again.
D Brown, man, I'm good at what I do, so I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. You know what? See, my head, like the way I be thinking, like I'm always taking shit to the next level. So I'm thinking the way you could literally take what you're doing right now and turn it into something like that can be a thing, like whether it be online or whatever. Like I think that's dope though, to like kind of like build an artist. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just to get engagement, just to see what people gonna do, like make you like a little whoop. Yeah. I think that's dope though.
One of the things I wanted to be when I was growing up was an A&R. So when I went to college, we had this like sponsorship where we had this grant that you apply for, and they'll give you like $2,000 to do something for like a research project or whatnot. So I used the 2 bands to fund my first solo project as an artist, which was what we all got now, the EP I put out.
I wanna be you.
And the whole purpose was I didn't want to be an artist. I wanted to be an A&R, but I felt like I had to show that I could build myself to be an artist as my own resume, to go to record labels and be like, some damn, okay, she did this for herself. Now let me do this for artists for you all.
I agree. I feel like A&Rs are a pivotal. I ain't gonna say pivotal, but a big part of the game. Of course, we got the internet now, so I feel like they don't have as much power as they got, because the internet gonna take a artist and do what it's gonna do regardless, and it have everybody on you. But back in the day, A&R to be able to find you and find some talent and shit that don't nobody will see, and be like, I know this is gonna be something.
And it watered down the title too. Don't nobody like. There's so many scammy A&Rs out there now. Like don't nobody even care.
I
Don't
still
nobody
think
even
it's a
lead
space
with
for
that.
A&R.
It is,
Yeah.
but the real A&Rs, they don't want you to know they're A&Rs.
Yeah, because even with social media having the power that it has to uplift you or not, as an AR, I feel like that's where your role is too, is to help them with their social media management. Like figure out their niche on social media, figure out what their content should look like. That's just a part of the same as choosing their cover art.
Agreed. I definitely feel like what he said. It's so many people now that promote themselves as A&Rs, where like people don't be taking them serious. So like you said, the real A&Rs, like they don't be wanting like the extra 10. They not constantly taking bookings for doing these networking events or whatever. Like A&R gonna judge your performance. Like they literally just watching the internet, you know what I'm saying, researching, networking with people and following up with people they've met and they found out about.
Yeah, they ain't gonna catch DUIs and then DM you on Instagram trying to charge you for the source placements either.
You be so fucking specific, bro.
Just saying, you know, it could apply to anybody. You know what I'm saying? That could apply to anybody.
Okay. Now, Jonesy, I wanted to go to the comment that you made earlier about yourself. You said that online people make it seem like you a bitch from our podcast clips.
No, that's what they said. You ain't see the dude call me a pussy?
You talking about on a fighting?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the ones with like, okay, let me just give D Brown some context first.
What you finna bring up?
So this clip,
Did I get caught in 4K?
No, you didn't get caught in 4K.
Okay.
No.
You put
It
them
was
glasses
some
on like you finna
comments
read
left
something. Oh.
So this right here I had posted. Somebody need to step up and be a male activist. Create some fucking organization for y'all to really start talking about mental health. It is not the women's job. We are not supposed to be safe spaces right now for y'all. Men are supposed to be, because that's who you look to for validation. So stop trying to blame women for not being safe spaces instead of blaming men for not being safe spaces.
So that goes to my post. Y'all don't even take your own feelings seriously.
Yeah.
To be in the group like, yeah, my wife cheated on me. We told you not to fuck that bitch anyway. That bitch was a hoe.
Gotta listen sometimes.
Like,
I mean, sometimes that's that's just what you gotta tell
you
them.
know,
man,
and nigga literally going through it.
Yeah.
His nigga life is in shambles, and
Yeah.
y'all making jokes.
Yeah.
Well, just for me, it just depends on how he got there.
Like, and you know it's true.
Because I ain't disagreeing with you.
You be
know
making jokes.
Nah, niggas be making jokes.
Some
if a
people deserve
woman
it.
coming to another woman like and say that,
Yeah. They all finna come together.
we
Single,
like
single girls club.
what do you need? We finna help you out.
Let's go
Get
to
your
a brunch.
kids.
You feel
Let's
me?
go slash his tires. Like
Yeah.
we coming together. Y'all start cracking on each other.
I think it depends on the situation. Sometimes, man, you gotta crack a joke to us. Quit from
Okay.
crying.
Okay.
You need to cry. That's the problem.
So you can come to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using me and my people as But if it's something that we watched you lead into, we're gonna rip that Band-Aid off.
Just watch the damn podcast.
Okay.
Now what I do?
So, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook are eating these two clips up right now that I showed this episode. That one in particular, I wanted to really talk about with you all, because there's majority of men in here, and plus me, who everyone calls the stud whenever they see our podcast clips.
Our statty.
That's
Our
funny.
Our stuther. You are stuther.
I was just on my webpage. I was telling somebody like, "Yeah, I'm finna go do this podcast." I'm like, "Yeah, it's the second time doing it." I'm like, "Yeah, the first one was dope. We had a good conversation." She's like, "The one with the stud," and I'm like, "I said, yeah, Josh, I don't remember Jonesy being on there. I just remember the stud chick."
That's insane. That is
I
insane.
said, "Damn, Jonesy, you didn't have no memorable clips that day."
I guess not, man.
But nah, that's a great conversation though.
Yeah,
that's a great conversation.
this person left this comment, and it's a man, just so that if you need that context. He said, "This is one of the dumbest ish ever. And dude soft as fuck. He's scared to say anything."
Oh, I'm finna go eat that one up. That's Facebook.
I ain't telling you.
That's fine.
I don't need for you to be in them comments.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm finna go have a field day with that one.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about that, man. What are your thoughts on how men treat men's mental health?
I feel like everything y'all was saying was on point, but I also feel like men definitely be hard on each other. Like we live in a time where like I feel like it ain't even just a time we live in now. I just feel like just historically men aren't you supposed to be like solid. Like she said, men, we look for y'all for validation. So like y'all can't be soft or whatever, or cry or whatever case may be. Like we do be hard on each other, but also too, like most niggas don't talk about shit. Like you gotta think, you got the bitch ass niggas, like they get into it, like say they going through some shit with that girl.
Yeah.
We know what the females gonna do. They gonna get online, they gonna post a bunch of crazy ass shit or whatever. Then you gonna get the niggas, they gonna get online, they gonna go back and forth with them, or they gonna be exposing chicks, or just doing lame shit. But as a man, you just gotta take everything on the chin. Like that, at least that's how
How
I
you
do.
take it.
Yeah, I take everything on the chin. It is what it is. Like I'm not gonna show how I feel on the internet. Never. I just feel like that's just people in period. Like you should not ever resort to displaying your feelings on the internet for real. Like you just gotta just what I'm saying, just take that shit on the chin.
Okay. Let's take internet out.
Okay.
Because we have, just season 5 in real life. We have a real life outside of the internet. How many men do you know that come to you, or you have ever seen this in real life, where you see men having conversations with each other, they're being vulnerable, they're being transparent, they're being honest, and you all are there to uplift that person?
I'm that space for my cousin.
Okay.
He stay out the way. He work in the medical field and shit, and bro be going through it. So that's what I am for him.
Okay.
But even I be giving him a hard time because sometimes he be starting his problems.
Okay.
Like, nigga, you ain't a victim, you stupid.
Okay.
Like, I'm still here for you and I'm with you, but tighten up.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I definitely got a couple of the guys that what I'm saying, they'll call me and like if you willing enough to call me and let me know, let me in, because as a man, like the shit that you go through with a woman, like that's like one of the most sacred things. Like so, like if a nigga call you and tell you what he got going on, like Cause niggas not gonna call you and tell you what they got going on with whoever they fuck with like that type
Yeah.
shit. Like I'm the type of person like me and my niggas don't even really be discussing females like that. We talk about everything else except for females for real. Like we don't really do too much. Like this what I got going on. I got this going on today. I'm finna go do this, go do that. Like whatever niggas got going on, I don't really wanna, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But if you come to me and you got some shit going on, of course I'm gonna let you know. Like I said, accountability is everything. So shit, if you do some fuck shit, I'm gonna hold you accountable. Shit, if you know what I'm saying. If you going through some shit, like you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just keep it real with you.
Okay.
But I also realize that a lot of times people don't want you to keep it real with them these days. Like, you know, like
They just want you to be they sound
want you to pacify 'em, yeah.
like nah, bro, take that shit on somewhere. Go on, Jew.
I was just gonna say that some people sometimes they do want to vent and you'll just listen to them, but there's other times where people want advice and you gotta keep it real with them about stuff like my cousin. We'll talk to each other about certain situations that's going on, and it's like a saying that we just start like saying like we do it to ourselves. Like we're telling like, all right, you're the cause of this problem that you're having, and you gotta find it in yourself to correct it. And so they can either get mad. Sometimes we go get mad, but you go get a joke at the end of the day too. But we let you know that we here for you. We can give you steps to lead you down the path to correct it.
And that's just how I show love, bro. I show love by roasting you, bro. Like, damn, just take it. Cause
but you got to know when it's not the time for that.
It's always the time.
It's not. That's the issue. It's not always the time to make things a joke. Like that's just what it is.
That's just how it is.
she's like your mom right now.
And this is not directed only to just what you just said. This is just for anybody. Like we use jokes as defense mechanisms because we're uncomfortable. We don't really know what to do in this moment for this person, and so we'll crack a joke. That is a bad light on you more than that person, and that person might never ever come to you again. And you could be okay with that because now you got one less person to have to be uncomfortable with. You feel me? But you feel me? Like, but that could be that person's 13 reason. I don't know, something. Though I'm not saying everybody should be, equipped for these moments to be vulnerable and transparent and help someone. But you should be able to want to build on that skill instead of just not have it at all.
Right.
I was watching this one podcast and they had a person call in. And he was like, I got my girl and my mom, she has stage 4 cancer. And I tried to talk to my girl about it. And she was just like, damn, we can't have sex tonight. Right? And so he was like, how should I feel like I can't go to her for this moment in my life right now, but I would like to. She my girl.
But you feel like she don't take it serious.
Now that girl, to all of us, we laugh like that's fucked up.
Right.
She probably never sharpened that skill to be able to be there for somebody in such a traumatic time. And so she has to figure that out if she wants to be in this relationship with that person. Because that person could eventually break up with their ass because like, damn, you're not being a support for me like I need you to be.
Right.
So it's not funny to fucking say we can't have sex right now. And I just told you my mom has stage 4 cancer. Now that's a crazy example to use, right?
Right. I still laugh though. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Okay. Well, do not go to Jonesy for anything serious.
Just use discernment and vet me to make sure I'm a safe space for you. Because I'm not for everybody, but I am for somebody.
Our clips be fucked up every time Jonesy
I
laughs.
ain't for everybody, but I am for somebody. You need to put that on the shirt.
Use your discernment and vet me before you come to me.
So, all right, so that's kind of like, all right, I get what you're saying. Because it be situations like, we about to go out or something, and then my girl said this or this. Oh, so we can't go out now?
Yeah. Because your focus is going, I still want to go out shit. Yeah.
Bro, should have went out last night. You knew we was going out tonight.
Yeah. I had that happen. The girl that my girlfriend, it was New Year's Eve, and we had all these plans to chill on New Year's Eve, make some drinks, and just have fun.
In the crib?
In the crib.
Okay.
We was out at the movies first, and then we was supposed to go do that. I had got a call from someone that's had suicidal thoughts before in their life, and they claimed that I helped them not commit suicide. So they called me, and they was like, I'm not feeling well. I want to take some time away from reality, so I ain't going to be answering calls and texts or whatnot. And they just, before they text me that, they had called me while I was at the movie theaters. I didn't answer it because I'm watching the movies with my girl.
Right.
So then they left me that text message, and that's when I was like triggered because I'm like, damn, I just went through this shit with this person are they, about to commit suicide again? But they generally just wanted to get away from reality at that time. But because I already had that moment with them, I was like, I was walking on eggshells with them. So long story short, my girl still wanted to go home, enjoy New Year's Eve. And I eventually told her, like, I don't want to do none of that shit no more. You feel me? This is what I'm focused on right now. And she just did not understand that shit and couldn't take herself away and be like, damn, okay, I see what you going through, what you focused on.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we shouldn't focus on these flights that we finna make at the crib right now. But, it really takes a skill for you to be able to take yourself out of what you want, your wants and needs, and balance it with somebody else.
Right.
You feel me?
I'm with you.
All right. Yeah, you ain't gonna be good at it today. Like, it's gonna take some time, but I just feel like everybody should sharpen that skill.
And some people are better than others.
Yes.
I'm probably like a 72 overall in 2K at this.
That's cool. As long as you work on that skill and not just want to be a D level.
No, I'll come off the bench and give you about 8 points. You know what I'm saying? I'll produce.
Okay.
Be some fouls late in the game. I'll go out there and slap some niggas. You know what I'm saying?
D Brown, I also wanted to ask, because when you was giving your reaction to that clip I showed, everything that you said had to do with relationships. And it seems like a lot of men that left comments on that video, they all related me saying that it is not a woman's job right now, because that is huge for them to know that I said right now and not ever.
Mm-hmm.
Right now to be a safe space for men, and it's men's responsibility to be that for each other. A lot of them equated that to being relationships. Like, what you mean? My wife ain't supposed to be somebody I can confide in right now? There's more to life than romance, right? So why did you automatically just have your example and reaction to that clip to be about relationships?
Gee, everything when it comes to, even when you say the word relationship, it goes to romantic man and women. It don't matter who you talking to or what you talking about. That's just how the internet is wired.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like just the way it came off, it was just like suggestive to be of a relationship. So yeah, like I just took it like that because I feel like that's one thing that men don't really open up about or talk about. So it's like shit. Like I say,
how many niggas you know that ever came to you and said that I had thoughts about suicide, or I had thoughts, not even just something harsh like that. Like, I'm having a really bad day or a tough time at work. My boss really been on my ass. I think about want to switch over to a different job. You ever had career conversations and it wasn't like, I got a promotion? It was something like,
like something on the negative side.
Yeah,
I'll say yeah. I mean, I'll say yeah. I have. It's not like a everyday thing, but like I don't really talk to a lot of people like every day. Like most of my conversations, for the most part, are like I say, my phone ring probably like 60 to 80 times a day, daily. Like so like especially like during the week. So just like I talk to a bunch of different people. So a lot of times I don't really have time for like general conversation. You definitely gotta pull up on me. But I did just have a good conversation with one of my guys the other day, just about some life shit, just about how shit changed. Like, I seen niggas have a lot of money. I seen niggas, be in the point where like they gotta go get a job. Niggas I never thought I'd see go get a job because, shit changed. But like, one thing that we talked about, just being me, like I'm a serial entrepreneur. So like I'm always investing in some shit. So I can have a lot of money at one moment and I can have no money in a different moment. You know what I'm saying? Besides whatever you put up for a rainy day.
Yeah.
But no matter how your lifestyle change, your income change, whatever, like when you got a lot of shit going on, your bills never change. So it's like you could be making, let's say you making like 7-8 G's a month, doing whatever you're doing or working wherever you're working or whatever, and then you ain't got that no more. But your lifestyle, your bills, like your finances are adjusted to if you've been making this type of money for quite some time. Even when you're not making that type of money no more, like your bills still gonna be that. It's not often where you gonna easily just go in and just like, oh, let me go cut this out. It take a little bit of time where you be like, man, I'm paying for a subscription. I don't even use this shit. Let me go, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So, but we was just talking about life shit, so it wasn't really like no relationship shit. It was just like just how shit changed. So like, I do have conversations like that occasionally.
Yeah. So then that just go back to my question: why do we all still just think everything has to do with a relationship when we speaking on just being human? Like,
Because it goes back to motherfuckers just wanting validation, and men be validated through women.
And y'all said something on that clip too that I feel like was kind of. I think Nova said we look for the men for the validation. It's just like, bro, it'd be a lot on men. Like the black man, like it's a lot on. Like you gotta wear a lot of hats, and of course there's some fuck niggas who really don't. You know, they really ain't.
They ain't on shit.
Yeah, they ain't no shit. But for the ones that are on shit, bro, you got it's heavy on you because you gotta be more attentive and more responsible than the average nigga. You know.
Now, that was also some conversations about that in the comment section too. Like, men were saying we got a lot that we have to handle and pay attention to on a day-to-day that goes unnoticed, or I suppose. And so the question was, okay, what are those things? We're supposed to be providers. We're supposed to be protectors. We're supposed to be for our communities. And so if you're supposed to be this for your communities, for your household, your family, when have you ever seen the regular Joe, average man, just be in the community and he just out there providing and protecting? Have you had many male mentors in your upbringing that was providing and protecting you that was not your father?
I did.
Okay. I
was just gonna let him start. Yeah. But I did.
I had my granddaddy definitely like he provided like roof over my head, shit like that or whatever. Yeah. But it's a whole different level. Like I got a little bit of, like that's why I feel like my personality is so well rounded because I was able to receive game and knowledge, inspiration, and influence from people like my grandfather, also like people like my big brother. And just even like music artists, like I was heavy into music, so I paid attention and like I definitely correlate, constantly listen to different artists as like this is like therapy for me, and like I'm receiving everything like that you saying, and I'm taking from it what I like to take from it, and I'm disposing of whatever I don't feel is for me. But it's different ways you can definitely just get that guidance from a mentor, from different people.
So you were getting it from music, but not like physically a male figure.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I feel like I be around more older guys and OGs. Like now they be giving me game. I'm like, damn, I wish I'd be 10 times better than I am now. And like just 10 years ago, the shit that niggas be sharing with me now, and just the love niggas would give me. It's like, damn, cuz why I fuck with you years ago type shit,
What you gonna say, Jonesy?
No, I was gonna say niggas be wasting. Like, you ever met somebody that had access to the information pipeline and ain't do shit with it? You just be like, bro, if I had that 10, 12 years ago, boy.
You know what always fucked me up on the music shit? Like I always had to grind everything up, and I didn't really have. I knew people that had direct contacts to people that could have definitely changed my life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, people always feel like, oh, you good, you gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like they won't share those resources with me, or like I'll watch people like pour into other people. It's like they ain't really got it like that. You know what I'm saying? And they not down. No matter what, it don't even really boil down to talent all the time. Sometimes it's just be about the hustle. So if you got resources or access to funds or whatever the case may be to make some shit shake, and you pour into somebody who really know how to hustle, that's gonna match the type of money or the reference that you giving them, then it's just like it's just doomed to fail. So you really wasting time when you could have connected dots. That's why I like to connect dots for people. I will connect dots, bro. I don't care. Like even if I'm not directly compensated for, or it's gonna help me out. It's just like, yo, if I know this connection can help you out, like why the fuck not? Like, cause it's not gonna make me lose to help you out. You know what I'm saying? No matter whether we doing the same thing or not. Like,
especially if you're a good, solid person. I damn near feel like I owe it to somebody if they're a good, solid person to make a connection.
And everybody don't think like that. That's another thing too. I definitely introduced and connected some dots for people who, they ain't gonna look out. But at the same time, I didn't do it for the lookout. I did it just because I feel like this will make sense for both of y'all.
Right.
I think there's like a huge disconnect between both sexes, male and female, when it comes to mental wellness.
It's a war right now too.
Yes, a huge war. and I'm gonna continue to keep pushing these clips when we actually do talk about the battle of the sexes, because more people need to hear real people speak on this and say like that shit cap. Like, I think a lot of people give excuses for their sex to not be the best that they can be. So like, there was men in the comments saying women have invaded spaces that was created for men. They said the barbershop. Women invaded the barbershop. Women invaded strip clubs. Women invaded cigar lounges.
I was gonna go back and comment on that part because, like, my first barber was a woman.
Yes.
Like, my first barber, shout out Miss Maxine. she was like my grandmother because she used to date my grandfather.
Okay.
Aww.
But
She was
my
fine,
first
wasn't
barber.
she?
Huh?
She was fine, wasn't she?
She was older. She was older. I wasn't
Maxine.
checking
He said it
for
was
her.
like
She
her
wasn't checking
grandma,
for her.
bro.
I wasn't checking for her.
Yeah, he said like his grandma, and this nigga asked if she fine.
A fine woman, a fine woman.
I wasn't checking for her, but
Yeah.
But so back in the Clubhouse days, we had this thing. I don't even like saying we because I ain't really lead in it. I was just a part of it. But
The
it
app
was
Clubhouse.
yeah, the
Okay.
app Clubhouse, and there was a group we'll link on Sundays. Every Sunday, it was called "Bro, You Good."
Yeah.
But we'll have people like watch the audience and like kick women out the room because we
Yeah.
wanted it to be 100% men.
Yeah.
And women kept trying to come in there. It's
Yeah.
like, gang, this this
Ain't
ain't
for
for
y'all.
y'all. So
Yeah.
women do be trying to invade on us.
Okay, see, that's the problem. You chose one example.
No, I just chose to give mine. I ain't saying it's
that's
like
your
100%.
experience of seeing women invade.
Yeah, that's just my experience.
Okay.
Don't take that as fact and true and go spread that shit. That's just my experience.
But the way that you say it can make people be like, okay, see, I told y'all women be invading our spaces.
Y'all gotta stop talking to them niggas.
Barbershops, cigar lounges, strip clubs. Those were not created for men to come in there and be vulnerable and just share that space.
Yeah,
Just-
no, they
was-
got
was-
that wrong.
To spend some bread, nigga. If you ain't got no money and you go to a strip club, let's see how long they let you stand there.
You ain't even
I
buying
hate to go
food in that motherfucker.
I hate to go to the strip club and see nigga just in there being like not spending no money. Like it
It will scare me.
I ain't
What are
gonna
you here
lie,
for?
like,
That's like you're
like
crazy.
yeah, you a creep for sure.
Yeah.
You in the strip club, you just in that motherfucker with a beer just in the corner, just like the whole night.
In a fucking sweatsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Nah, that's crazy. But I feel like as far as like women invading the space, I feel like, man, we just in a time frame now where it's like women bossing up, like women doing shit that men ain't did, like, so I salute to all the women out here bossing up doing their thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with like whoever room your money or your success or your stature allow you to be in, be in that room. You know what I'm saying? I do hate the fact that I feel like everything like so much is open up to women, but then everything a man do like everything is over sassy or like everything like.
Oh, I'm gay.
There's so many double standards in the world. It's like it is crazy. Like you can't like I say the women want men to speak on how they feel and shit, but once you speak on how you feel, them like this sassy ass nigga, you got all these feelings. I'm supposed to be the emotional one, like. Damn, bitch.
Y'all gotta put
Sometimes
me in those
niggas
rooms,
do be sassy though.
bro. Y'all
Nah,
gotta
niggas-
put me in those rooms so
It's
that
some
we can
sassy
call the
ass
cat on
niggas.
it.
It's some sassy ass niggas for sure.
But nah, according to like podcast comments, bro, I'm super gay. I'm gay as fuck.
Yeah.
That's how
But,
it
and
be.
that don't be coming from women. That be definitely coming from a lot of men saying you gay.
It's always the men,
So,
bro.
we gotta put that context out there.
But I don't assume their gender. I'm the progressive one on the podcast.
yeah, but we can click on their profile and see that they're a dude.
I'm not assuming it. Not assuming. I don't care if they got a freeway Rick Ross beard. I'm not assuming it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't assume that.
Yeah, but those examples that commenter gave though, those weren't good examples.
They weren't good at
Because
all.
women, like I said, my first barber, she was a woman.
Yeah.
Women been smoking since forever.
Yeah.
Like they love some cigars, man. I've been going to cigar bars on 30.
Now women probably is fucking a whole lot more than they was back in the day.
Yeah, I say yeah.
So they
That's
fucking?
about
Yeah, they
Yeah.
fucking for sure. Women be out here fucking.
yeah. That's
They
probably
are
about
fucking.
it.
They out here fucking.
But
Women be out here fucking for sure. Niggas be fucking. Niggas been fucking, but the women be fucking too.
I mean, it's less taboo. Like,
Yeah.
you was supposed to just be with one guy for the rest of your life while that nigga got 4 families in the same city.
You
Now
got
we love the hoes.
You gotta think it's got to be hard. It's fucked up. It's even harder now because back in the day, let's say you found you somebody good, like when there wasn't like really no social media, like it wasn't too much going crazy. Now you got people like begging for attention every day on social media. So just like if you got something good, like they just play it to the whole world all day, every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got a million motherfuckers trying to get with whoever you with. Like,
Yeah.
whether it be men or women, like
Yeah.
it's a like you could have somebody back in the day and it'd be like, shit, y'all put up y'all player or whatever. But now it's just like if you are a person who are consistently on the internet, you could be happy in whatever you got going on. Like I watch, like I said, you be on TikTok, you see like married couples doing TikTok and shit like that. What you think if the chick fine or the dude attractive, like people not gravitating toward them, or some people don't get no fuck.
Some
they
people leaving comments like,
they don't give no fuck.
They do not care. You seen what Glorilla said about Dame
Lillard? Yeah.
I don't care who nigga this is.
No, you can't fight.
Did y'all see Dave's reaction when they asked him about it? Yeah, somebody read into it. They asked him like, "Yeah, did you see Glorilla's comment? what you think about him?" I forgot. You got to pull it up. I want to. But he was real. He was real. He was on point with his answer. He didn't say nothing crazy.
Yeah.
I think he said, she's cool. I like her music or something like that.
She's really amazing.
He didn't say that.
God bless.
God bless. All right. Now, I got one last thing for us to touch on before we get up out of here.
Hey, let's get it.
I don't know why everything's so lovey-dovey in relationship, but that's what's going on in the world right now. So, do y'all watch the show Love is Blind?
No. I've only been watching Anthony Davis play basketball.
Okay. What were y'all ever into reality dating shows when y'all was kids?
I fuck with Flavor Love when it first came out. That shit was lit.
Love, yeah.
I watched Bad Girls Club because they was fighting.
Okay.
I watched Bad Girl Club because your son Tyler was on there, and we was in the studio like couple months before it came out. He like, yeah, I'm gonna be on this TV show. I met the chick. She was in studio with us, and he like, yeah, boom, this my whatever. She my PR or whatever. But he was on the show, so I watched that season because he was on there just trying to support.
Oh no, this was like season 2, bro.
Do Love and Hip
I
Hop
was in the trenches with Bad Girls Club.
I think Love and Hip Hop count because they be having relationships.
I used to watch the hell out of Love and Hip Hop.
Nah,
Atlanta.
hell
I can't
nah.
keep up with none of
That shit was so fucking silly, dog. It was some stupid shit happened every week, so I kept watching it.
Yeah, I bought a season of Love and Hip Hop. That's how stupid. I love that shit.
Yeah, you bought a season.
I think I watched one season of The Real World, and I'm like, yeah, I just like going outside.
Okay.
And I just stopped watching it.
Well, I brought up Love is Blind because there was it was a black couple in there. Their names is Clay and AD. And then Love is Blind is basically a show where you come in knowing that you want to get married and you're supposed to find the person you want to marry without ever seeing their faces, right? So you just walk in and you're just talking for at least 6 weeks, and then you either say I do. I mean, the man either proposes or they don't, and they walk away single still. So long story short, Clay and AD, they wanted to pursue marriage, and so they met outside the pods, and then they had 6 weeks to actually live with each other before they go to the altar, and then they say, yes, I do want to like finalize this and really get married. So,
yo, I just looked at who AD is for the first time. Yeah, this one of them ones.
Okay.
I'm finna slide them DMs for sure.
Okay. All right. So Clay and AD has taken over social media right now because Clay is the guy, and he was so afraid to take that final step and just marry her because his father comes from being such a serial cheater to his mother. His mother and father were married. And so every instance of
serial cheater is crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, they out there.
And she learned that he cheated even more on the show when he like gave a testimony or some shit about doing more stuff she never knew he ever did. They old as hell now. So
Wait up, his dad?
yeah.
And another thing.
Yeah.
That's
So I wanted to ask y'all if there were ever things about your parents' life that you discovered or you feel like you were seeing while you were young, and as you got older, you feel like it trickled down into now your personal life and you're committing those same patterns. Why did you laugh, bro? Every time I come up with some shit, you laugh.
Hey,
and they
man,
say
you
some
on
shit.
point with these questions,
Thank
man.
you. You know I'm good at what
yeah,
I do, man.
Yeah, man, you out here killing it.
Thank you.
Go ahead and answer, Joe.
Oh, okay, but no, seeing my mom be so like my mom cool by herself, but if she wanted to accept you in the space, she would. So that's kind of like how I move. Versus my pops, he was bro. He loved the women, but he was never no player. So it used to always throw me off. I'm like, bro, you're not good at this.
he was bad at pimping.
I won't say he was bad at the sport. I would just say the roster wasn't the best.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, bust load of ugly hoes.
He fucking clucks.
He was moving furniture.
I was just
Was he moving furniture?
no. I'll at least say that. Nah.
You want to move with no furniture?
Nah. They wouldn't be no big sloppy nut shit. It'll just be like, compared to my uncle, bro, it's like, nah, bro, you ain't good.
There be
at
some
this.
niggas out here moving furniture. They think they the man. They got 3-4 big ones. They just like, man, I got these hoes.
Hey, as long as they're shapely, if they shapely and put that shit on.
Yeah, I love BBWs for sure.
Got a good one.
But some shit is just
Moving
unacceptable.
furniture is crazy. That's crazy.
But
furniture.
back to your
Nah,
point, like like seeing how she moved, I'm like, that's kind of how I move. Like I ain't no relationship type dude. It's like you really got to draw down on me, and then I choose from there, and then we build up.
Okay.
You think you ever gonna get married, Jonesy?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm open to it, but I ain't,
I see Jonesy get married.
You see Jonesy?
Damn. But I did say we talked about like just on some random shit on Twitter, like weddings and shit. I'm like, I'm gonna have a small, expensive wedding because I want Sade at my shit.
Sade? For sure. Gotta spend that budget on a singer that you want to see.
Yeah.
For sure.
She wants 60.
She wants 60K.
60K?
You gonna make it happen?
Spending it.
Yeah. Now what you
This for me.
what do you think, D Brown? What's some stuff from your parents' love life or just decision making that they was making that you feel like now that you're older, you can see similar patterns with yourself making those similar decisions?
Man, I don't try to do nothing I seen my parents do as a kid. Father or mother, I didn't even smoke. I didn't even want to smoke just based off of how they life turned out from them smoking. Like I never really want to do nothing. But honestly, I don't know. I can't really say that I see anything that they did. I don't know.
What about your grandpa?
My grandpa was like I said on the last episode, I really just had to figure it out. Like when you asked me about like how to deal with women, I had really like no like set example, like, okay, this is how I'm moving, like, but you know what? I say my granddaddy for sure, because my granddaddy was single for a long time, so it's like, I always watched him do his own laundry and do all that type of shit, so it's like, I be doing all my own laundry and cleaning my own crib and shit like that, like, I don't be like, oh man, I'm finna fuck with the chick so she can come over here and wash my dishes and do this or do that or whatever case may be. I always just want to just, I'm self-sufficient, so I'll take that. I'll probably say that for my granddad, I became self-sufficient.
There's no fears that you all probably have that you saw your parents commit or do, and you like, damn, I hope I don't ever do that. Like cheating is one of the things that I can, like, I understand Clay. Maybe he really do fear that he will cheat on the woman that he loved because he just feel like maybe that's genetics. Like, wow, my daddy was doing this to my mama so bad. You feel me? You got any fears like that of stuff that you would never want to do?
Nah,
I said I don't know my dad's relationship. Like I will always see him with women, but my dad was an alcoholic too, so it's like I ain't trying to be like you anyways.
Yeah.
And then my mom, like growing up, she probably had like maybe like 3 boyfriends like that I knew of coming up, like for sure. Like she brought around, and it was just one guy particularly, R.P. Mike Cooter. That was my guy. He was a cool nigga. Like the other two was just, hey, y'all niggas just like my mom and shit.
yeah, that's how my mom was.
Yeah, so. But I never seen anything where it was like, all right, I don't want to be like that. Or So I didn't really try to deep dive into a relationship shit either.
My pops was a fucking womanizer. That man, I don't know how good he was at this shit because he got caught all the times. But when my mom was pregnant with me, she was like 18 or 19. And he moved to Michigan City. His people's from Detroit and Chicago, so he moved to Michigan City.
He was like in between.
Yeah. He moves to Michigan City and then tell my mama shit. You feel me? He's just gone. And I want to say why when he moved to Michigan City, he got another woman pregnant because I have a sister that's a few months younger than me, and so I feel like he went to go to his other girl. You feel me? So long story short, my mama then eventually moved down to Michigan City, and that's where I was raised for like half of my life. And that's how we know Felicia and Gentry.
You an indie animal? She an indie animal?
And while we were living in Michigan City, we lived right next door to our sisters. Like we lived in a townhouse, right next to. I shared the same. Yeah. They was in the next townhouse,
right there,
and that's where Felicia and them moved into. They moved into that townhouse, and so my mama used to watch my daddy kids sometimes. So I don't know if he was good at it. He had the game. I just know that nigga is a womanizer.
Man, no. Give props to your mom for looking out for them kids when your
I give
daddy
her
was
props
being
for
a piece
doing
of
that,
shit.
but that's
Yeah.
some dumbass shit. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
doing
ain't. That ain't being good at being on no player shit. Nah, that ain't.
I
nah.
mean, like, I'm gonna say this too, cause my younger sister, she's 24, and that same mom that was living next to us, she has 3 kids by him.
Mm-hmm.
One is a few months younger than me, and then the next one is older than my youngest sister. And so my mom moved down there, and she had got pregnant with my younger sister,
Right.
and the other lady was pregnant before my mama. By a few months
She got her lick back.
So I don't know if the nigga was good at it or not. How do you not know that he has another life out here?
Yeah, nah,
with
that's
2
crazy.
kids coming before
They
your
didn't have
second
no social
kid.
media back then.
They definitely did it,
Definitely didn't.
but it was a small ass Michigan City, small as
Michigan
hell.
City small as fuck.
Especially then, because you only really going to the mall and the movies to kick it.
And that's
and
really
the
all they
beach.
had in Michigan City too.
That's all you
They all they
doing.
had.
They just not getting shit with now. Michigan City still small.
Small as
Everybody know
hell.
everybody.
Everybody know each other in Michigan City.
You mess around and cheat, you gonna get caught at the movies or
Yes.
the damn beach.
Yes.
At some point.
That's crazy.
Yes. So I definitely have fears of not cheating on people, but more so just being a piece of shit. I have fears of it's crazy. I just found an email this morning. I was looking for some old music in my files, and it was an email I had sent the ex-girlfriend apologizing for the role that I had in our breakup. Because I think she blocked me.
I was just gonna say you was blocked.
One of those. I know I broke up with her, and I found that email. I was like, wow, I can't believe I sent this to this girl. So long story short, I just feel like I always feel like I couldn't keep myself to one person, and I just couldn't see longevity with just one person. I didn't feel like monogamy was my thing, and I feel like that comes from just him. Like, he can't be with just one person. He's been with every woman I could think of. He done went with my daycare lady. He done been with everybody in Michigan City, bro.
Nah, that's insane.
Michigan City is small.
It's small,
shit.
bro. Yeah, he
Like,
been with every girl I could think of in Michigan City.
Like, as far as relationships go, I say I look more towards like my dad's father, because that's who I spent a lot of time with growing up. And he was like married as hell. He actually liked being married. He used to give my grandma his whole check. My grandma ain't never worked. He drive her and her sisters everywhere, drop them off at the front, go park the whip. So I'm like, hell yeah, man, that shit kind of cool. This my type of
Fuck
speed.
that.
I was
This my type of speed.
I was gonna say I like, if anything, I drew from like my older cousins, because like a lot of my older cousins are like either 4 years and much older than me, and like just seeing them in relationships, I'm like, man, I can't be like y'all. Y'all going through it. Like y'all niggas is players cheating.
Yeah,
Got girls pulling up to my grandma's house to fight each other.
yeah.
That's how I look at
We
my
ain't about to
brother.
do none of this. My brother
Oh God.
can't settle down.
You know what
for
I
nothing.
realized though too? Like
happening?
I feel like it take a lot to have a bunch of hoes these days. If you got a bunch of hoes, bro, you got too much time on your hands.
Yeah.
Like
And money,
a
because
lot.
inflation beating ass
Hell
right now, bro.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's
3-4 dates in a week, that's like a band right there.
Yeah.
And that's
that's crazy.
one of my cousins got like 10 kids, dog, by 10 different women.
Yeah.
And they all be at his house. They
Like they cool.
all the same. Oh no, the kids cool.
Oh.
All the kids, shit, they all around the same age.
That just don't sound like fun, bro. You just busting everything, having all these kids. That don't sound like life. Like, you can't really do shit.
That's crazy too, because I also feel like when it comes to sex, like
I'm similar to the thriller. Nah.
you can't. I feel like I don't know. I feel like sex can only be the best if it's like you can only have the best sex. If you fucking, I can't fuck everybody raw. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. So it's like essentially like even if you just fucking around, like you're not really giving people the whole whoop. Like, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't on no committed type shit.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah, you ain't finna judge me.
I be thinking, I just
You
be
ain't finna
thinking too
judge
much,
me.
like, damn, who else you fucking? How you fucking? You fucking them raw too? But then who
Yeah.
they fucking?
Yeah.
It's just a lot. It's a lot go to it. So it's like it's definitely better to just be fucking with one person. Like you got one person, you could, you know what I'm saying? You can fucking.
And it get better as you do it more with that person because you learn.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a journey, bro.
Yeah.
Sex is a journey.
Yeah, you out here just having sex one time with one person, but with multiple people. You ain't even had the pinnacle of sex with them yet.
Did y'all see the video from the ring camera with Shorty? They had like all the different niggas pulling up to the crib.
Yeah.
Bro,
She
I
could
ain't
be
gonna-
selling weed though. We don't know what
Nah,
she
I
doing.
know. I know somebody like that.
We don't know what she
Her dough
doing.
be spinning. I know her dough spinning. I know her dough spinning. She get it. I said, man. But you gotta look at it like this. If you a woman that a lot of women have just as high of a sex drive as men, if not more. But if you're a woman, you got your own crib. You know what I'm saying? You got your own car. You got your own shit. Like And if you want to fuck a different nigga every day of the week, like a lot of them, that was they doing. It's like, what they gonna do?
Right.
I don't necessarily, like, she couldn't necessarily, I'm not saying she was selling pussy. She probably was giving away for free. We in the time frame where women just be giving away for free. I be so pissed off when I be seeing chicks on the internet getting naked for free every day. Just like, yo, monetize
sell
this
it,
shit,
bro.
bro.
Sell this shit.
Bro, you know how many chicks I talk to about managing their OnlyFans?
Same.
Like,
I'm like, I can manage it and shoot your content. What's
man,
up?
It's literally like, I just feel like you might as well monetize it. If you gonna give yo everything to the internet, monetize that shit. It's chicks out here literally on OnlyFans making money and they not even doing nothing crazy. Like, and even if they get an extra $2,000-$3,000 a month, $1,000 a month, and you ain't doing shit but posting the same. I told this one chick, you could literally post the same exact shit that you post on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat on your OnlyFans and
still
make
go.
some money. Yeah. I don't want to be on OnlyFans and then my kids and I got OnlyFans. Man, check this out.
You don't got to put your.
They gonna send shit on Facebook. You friend with your kids' teachers and shit on Facebook. The fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, we definitely live in a time where it's like people they giving everything to the internet. Like,
Damn, I probably know who you talking about now.
You said what?
Monetize it. You probably know. Just probably.
I should have go crazy.
Man, it's a few people, bro.
I should have go crazy if she going on OnlyFans.
It's a few people, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's on the flow. But
D Brown over here thinking about his next venture. Gonna be a management company for OnlyFans.
Nah, for real. You
Come on.
I'll take 10%. If I got 10 chicks and I'll get them to, I'm gonna hire Jonesy to create the content, and let's say they OnlyFans bringing in $5,000 a month. I get $500 a month from 10 different chicks.
10, that's fine.
That's an extra little $5 a month.
You know, that's easy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Somebody inquired for me to shoot a 2-man, 1-woman scene. I'm like, that's too much to start me off, bro. We going a little too in. We got baby stuff, bro.
2 dicks on the first go.
On the first rip, nah, bro, that's too much.
But shout out to the women that don't feel the need to, I ain't gonna lie, it's definitely dope. You know what I'm saying? And even if you do choose to,
yeah, shout out to the ones that do, man. We love the hoes. On God. Shout out to the pussy dealers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was the episode for me, D Brown. You got some stuff you want to cover?
No, it's been a great time as always. It's been a great conversation. As per usual, for sure. If you want to pull up and buy some household supplies, you come to the Household Supplies for Less Store, 5664 Harrison Street, Maryville, Indiana.
Yeah.
Goddamn, if you got a crib you trying to sell or you just need somebody to manage your rehab, you don't know what you're doing, you got a crib, holler at me. I definitely, I got a business number for that too. Let me see.
I'm in my head.
Okay.
You said you what?
No, I'm just in my head. I think I dropped something somewhere and I'm going to be upset.
Oh man, I hope you enjoy what I think you drop. Yeah, if you got a crib you trying to sell, call me at 219-200-4194. If you know anybody that's looking to sell a crib, for sure, refer them to me. I got new merchandise coming soon. People been on me about dropping some new merch, so I gotta get back because that's a whole other stream of income I haven't been tapping into. Anytime I drop merch, it always sell good. So I'm finna release some new designs for the summer, for the spring. Shit, that's pretty much it. The At All Cost Youth League coming back, second session. We got a lot of great things in store. So if your kid is between the ages of 6 and 11, we're gonna do 5. I think we're doing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I think we're gonna expand it this year. But yeah, reach out to us. We got some great things going on for the kids. Of course, you need any graphic designs, any print work, we got you over at Crescendo. So anything you need, just call me.
Billboard placements.
Yeah, billboard placements.
We out here.
Radio placements on WGCI and Power 92. I fuck with my people at the Ownership Circle. Just start fucking with them at WGCI. So if you want to get into that, I could put that together for you. Anything. Shout out to my girl Ebo. She working. Shout out to my boy Dollars, just dropped the album.
Big West Side.
You know what I'm saying? You know what time it is. Deeper than rap, hardest shit smoking right now. Yeah. We got Freak Nick, 219 Freak Nick, calling it the G Nick, coming back June 29th. So make sure y'all in tune for that. We're gonna be at Frable Park.
I'm taking that day off.
Man, it was a vibe last year. It was a great turnout. Yeah.
Like when I say off,
Man.
Like somebody gonna have to drive
Did
me
you
off.
miss out on it last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a vibe last year, and we're gonna do the after
crazy.
party at the loft. So yeah, just got a bunch of different shit coming up. I'm working on. So man, just shout out to all my people. Everybody fuck with me. Anybody do business with me. Shout out to y'all for having me again. I appreciate y'all. And shit, what's up?
Got any gems? Got any freestyles you want to drop?
You got any gems for us? What can we be doing as a podcast to reach higher heights? You know, because you've been a supporter since you learned about this podcast.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna continue to support, and like even just being in the conversation, I got the chills right now too, because I really do believe in y'all podcast. Like it literally just gave me the chills. But I feel like y'all on the path to do something great. You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all got a good structure. Y'all quality is on point. I don't know too many people really having a setup. I see y'all investing in everything. So, you know, just continue to brand it. Like, you know, to make, I know I heard you talking about an investment that you was thinking about making before we got on camera. But make sure you keep your merch and shit going so you won't be so out of pocket when you're making these different, you know, investments and bringing people on and doing different events and shit like that or whatever. So just keep branding, keep putting it out there, keep the social media shit running. And shit, y'all gonna do some great things, but y'all got something good going.
Thank you, D Brown. Thank you.
Nah, I believe in y'all for sure. Y'all lit. Yeah, y'all lit, man. So to the other podcasters out here, and I fuck with some of y'all too. Don't get me wrong, man. But hey, man, pay attention to club culture. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say copy what they do, but pay attention to what they do and find ways where you could be better at what you got going on. Cause there's some other good podcasts going on too, but it's a lot of pieces that people don't add to that puzzle, you know what I'm saying? And y'all doing it, so you know, so keep working, keep grinding.
Yeah. Don't argue with me when I tell you buy microphones for your goddamn podcast.
Man, I hate when people don't have microphones.
Boy,
like, the clip on.
The
like,
camera
anything.
got a microphone.
Even when people be filming like the Tubi movies and shit like that, I'm like, man, this shit probably be like 3 times better if they had good
a boom mic. Yeah,
I'm like,
because they be using the Rode mics on some of them movies too. I'm like, no, it's good for running gun content. But when you shooting shit like that, get a boom mic. But for you podcasters, get fucking microphones.
Say what to get again? The boom mic?
Yeah, boom mic.
Boom mic.
But that's for movies and stuff. We talking about these podcasters who like to argue with people when they just try to help.
You sound like you've been beefing with niggas.
Yeah, he sound like he always got
you
some
right.
specific
Everything
shit.
sounds specific as fuck with Joe.
I just stayed to myself, man.
That's the gang. I can hit his ass from far. Jonesy he gonna throw that shot at you no matter where you at in the world.
Jonesy gonna be the issue of this podcast to grow because this nigga gonna argue with somebody.
It is, but he like the Charlemagne of it. So
I don't know. I've been chill. I ain't even been in the comments. I'm finna go get on that one dude ass.
How many people blocked you so far this year? Anybody block you?
Our potential next guest blocked me, and I'm gonna ask him about it.
Fuck. Damn. Okay.
Talib Kweli got me blocked on Instagram. Fuck that nigga. I'm gonna slap him when I see him.
All right, well, thank you for pulling up, D Brown. We appreciate it. You always welcome on the podcast. You got something new going on, or you just want to stop by, it definitely can be scheduled.
Friends room for sure, man. I'm for the culture for sure, so I appreciate y'all.
All right, well, if you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in, and make sure you leave us a rating. Peace.
Just watch the damn podcast.